How much ball anyway? Ooh.
They play it beautifully. Rarely are you able to see someone reverse the field the way that Kamara does on this play.
That's why.
Derek Carr, he's able to do just enough to pick up the first down and keep the chains going. It will go down as a 9-yard gain. He ran about 30. That's where I used to see from Barry Sanders back in the day.
Oh.
There is a handoff to Jamal Williams as they let Kamara catch his breath, and Jamal gets 9. Brought down by Brian Cook. And this is an offense that will hand it, run it, and run the ball 55% of the time. That's the highest percentage in the league. Joe, they're averaging 34 rush attempts per game. So Clint Kubiak comes in, and there's no question what they want to do. Now, the last couple of weeks, you talk about how Derek Carr has maybe not been as good as he was the first couple of weeks. They've gotten away from the play action. Here's a nice
he slipped.
outside to Olave. Good start because you go back a couple of weeks ago, and when the Saints played the Philadelphia Eagles,
there we go.
Carter for the Eagles, he had himself a game.
I'll put it this way.
For Carter, he was a one-man disruptive crew, and you talk about Chris Jones and what he's able to do for this Chiefs defense. Good job. Right.
My parlay already lost. We lost Thursday, and we didn't even get a chance for Monday. Here you go. Oh, nice. Pick. Wow. Oh. Touchdown. I think he was out of bounds.
One official is saying that he stepped out on the New Orleans side of the 50. And 2 other officials are back down on this side, but the interception happened.
Interception counts.
The ruling on the field is an interception by the defense. The runner was down by contact. It's first down, Kansas City.
Yeah, okay.
Carr was under pressure by Karlofton. Heaved it in the air, and somehow Cook comes down with the interception.
There you go. What's up, guys? Cheese. Is the light okay? Should I...
Must have touched him when he was down.
Is it this one?
Right there on the leg, on the way to the ground. It's a nice job by the officials going through it. Now, you mentioned George Karlaftis coming off, and he's one-on-one on the back. Alvin Kamara goes right through him. Derek Carr, he feels the pressure in the pocket. He's just trying to throw up a 50-50 ball, but Brian Cook right there sees it the entire way, had no chance whatsoever.
That's even worse.
Fortunate that he was able to get at least his hand on Cook, so he's down by contact.
All right.
So the interception sets up Kansas City at their own 22. Kareem Hunt is back as a Kansas City Chief. And he picks up 3. Granderson makes the stop. And Patrick Mahomes, this is career start number 101. Through his first 100, he has the most wins, pass yards, and pass touchdowns in NFL history.
Here you go. Oh. I got the sky ready.
Mahomes gets out, takes the throw, and runs for the first down. A gain of 9.
Get fit. Oh, no, what's good?
And then we come out here on the first play, and Patrick Mahomes
chilling here. Hey, bro, I need a haircut.
He just continues to do that and extend these plays, whether it's with his legs or getting outside the pocket, finding somebody down the field.
Get that light, though.
Over and over and over anytime you watch the Chiefs play. Here is Hunt.
Were you at the house?
Give the offensive lineup for Andy Reid after Kareem Hunt picks up 4. We'll tell you more about Hunt. Xavier Worthy is the rookie on the outside. Juju Smith-Schuster has been brought back. You know plenty about Travis Kelce. We'll give you plenty more. And the offensive line is
watching
so
Cheese
good
and the Saints.
With Humphrey at center, Smith at right guard, and Joe Tooney at left.
I really don't like when he does that. What?
Hunt again.
So Saints already got a pick.
Third and short coming
Chiefs
up.
already
Green
going.
was a third-round pick in 2017. Led the NFL in rushing as a rookie with
Dang,
over 1,300 yards. Cut in 2018 when video surfaced showing him kicking and shoving a woman.
Damn.
He was finished in 2018. He signed with his hometown Browns in 2019. Served an 8-game suspension. Was there for 5 years. Stayed in shape without a deal. Signed to the practice squad, and here he is back in Kansas City.
That's why, man. He never quit.
Coming off his best game of the season when he had 7 catches for 89 yards.
Well, the Saints are going to show.
What's up, Raul? What time is it over there,
Raul? They only end up rushing 3. They drop 3.
Hey, why you gotta be ugly though, bro? That hurts my feelings.
And Patrick Mahomes recognizes it, sees Kelsey right in front of him, able to pick up the first down.
Carson Steele, the rookie running back, checks in. Kelsey again. Down inside the 35 for 21 yards.
There you go. You threw over the back heel, and that was it.
But they're in zone coverage on this play, and
zone coverage. If you can't do man-to-man, you can get beat.
Two guys go with the release on the outside, opens up the middle of the field, and an easy hookup for Kelsey.
The middle. Motion. There you go. Damn, they're just like dunking.
Keep feeding him. Catch number 3 in a gain of 6 for the 9-time Pro Bowl tight end.
Well, right now on this opening drive,
thing about tight ends, like
obvious that Patrick Mahomes,
for
he's
DBs,
really
they're too strong.
A couple plays ago, we heard
for linebackers, they're too fast.
They're going to cover 2, meaning they're going to go to a 2-deep look, but they were showing
and for safety,
a 1-deep safety coverage, and he saw that they were going to try and disguise it. They were going to rotate back into it. He picked it up. They ran the football, and he knows exactly what the Saints are doing right now.
Oh.
There is Hunt right up the
Did he knock them out?
Another Kansas City first down.
Oh, bro. You saw Hunt get hit? Bro.
So he comes up to the line here, and you're going to see these 2 deep safeties that are back here, and they're just able to open it up, and he's been checking at the line of scrimmage. When it's single high safety, they've been throwing the football. When they go to their 2 deep looks, he's been able to hand it off, and they've been able to pick up some nice gains.
I know. This time I had a job, but it got rescheduled till, I don't even know, 2 weeks later, which they all helped out. Damn. Dang, they're just like steaming through. Hey, whoever chose the Chiefs, or they chose a lot of money,
another big chunk of yardage.
Looking good right now, though.
Number 83, Noah Gray. The key to that is you got to sell it. So
nothing's guaranteed, you know.
He's staying on the end of the line, blocking, and times it up perfectly. Mahomes knew exactly where he was going. He had a receiver out in the flat, come back underneath behind all the flow. Noah Gray, he's another one of those guys who's going to be asked to do a lot more with Rashee Rice down.
My things went out.
His way to the end zone.
Touchdown.
Kansas City.
United versus Rock.
There you go. Touchdown. Oh, yeah.
He's in. You talk about the interior offensive line. Watch these 2 guys right here, Joe Tooney and Creed Humphrey, the push and the movement that they get. When you get that kind of movement in the offensive line, you're going to pick up a lot of yards on the ground. And if the defense makes the team dink and dunk their way down the field, who's better at doing that than Kansas City and Mahomes? 104th touchdown drive with 10 or more plays since Patrick became the starter. The most in the NFL during that span. Kelsey helped get him down there. Hunt got him in. 7-0 Kansas City. Where he came from.
Nah, homie just said like we should start a podcast, and then literally
with Pepsi.
I think it was
How does the know-it-all
Soccer.
know it all? With NFL Red Zone
Soccer,
on NFL Plus Premium,
UFC,
you watch 7 hours of
F1,
non-stop football
tennis,
action.
Hey son, what's my opinion on the
college,
NFC
and
North?
Be a
NFL,
football know-it-all with NFL Plus Premium.
baseball. I don't know if I
Film
said
product I
it.
find
Oh,
very
basketball.
versatile, very affordable, very clean install.
And I
You get
literally
safe.
had like
On game day,
4 out
we
of
see our
6.
strength. But we see
And then
yours
the
too.
guy that actually wanted
see the
to
strength it
start a
takes to get
podcast, he
screened.
only has 1,
Facing your
which is
fears
basketball.
while still
like,
having hope.
Most random.
Knowing that even with great strength, there are some battles best
Because
fought
baseball
with people
is
by your
all
side.
of us, and then soccer is all of us.
Getting screened is the
And
first
I got
step.
boxing. I haven't been watching boxing in a while. Huh? I think so. Okay.
Thursday night football on Prime.
I'll be back, guys.
It's awesome.
Have some fun? Yeah, let's do it.
This week, the San Francisco 49ers face the Seattle Seahawks as Thursday Night Football is on. Stream Thursday Night Football only on Prime.
Wakey, wakey, it's Sunday morning football. Watch live as Trevor Lawrence and the Jags face Caleb Williams and the Bears. Jaguars Bears, Sunday at 9:30, only on NFL Network. Wakey, wakey, it's another week of Sunday morning football. Live from London. 2 young QBs take the turf in Tottenham. Trevor Lawrence and the Jags.
I'll be back.
Face Caleb Williams and the Bears. Set your alarm.
What's up, Don?
Waits for no one. Rise, shine, football. Jaguars, Bears. Sunday at 9:30. Only on NFL Network.
The first drive of the night for the Chiefs. He said he expected to get a call from a team eventually this season. Never thought it would be the Chiefs because he just didn't think they'd be willing to give him another chance here. So his initial reaction when he got the call the night after Isaiah Pacheco went down, pure joy. He said he just started yelling in his house, probably woke up the neighbors. He was just so happy, thrilled to be coming back. He said this is the team that drafted him. This was the first team to believe in him. And the first thing he said to Andy Reid, he said when he walked back into the building was, "You will not regret this." Joe?
Yeah, Lisa, and Andy Reid told us that, he had to make some changes in his life to stop going down the direction he was going down. As of Patrick Mahomes, ever since he left, they were in the same draft class, and Kareem Hunt helped get him down into range and then into the end zone.
Yeah, and I think Andy Reid knows a thing or two about giving someone a second chance. So Kareem Hunt gets his second chance here in Kansas City. Had a nice thing or two about giving someone a second chance. So Kareem Hunt gets his second chance here in Kansas City. Had a nice game last week. Really did a lot more in that game than they anticipated going in.
Here's Kamara, broke 1 tackle as he got away and picked up 3. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, this defense had given up points on the opponent's opening possession of the game each of the first 4 games. They get the takeaway on the interception by Brian Cook, who Spags has running this defense from the back end. The points off turnover the other way. First time this season the Saints have allowed an opening drive touchdown. Second and 7. Carr steps up, unloads, looking for Tipton, and can't hit him. The rookie from Yale. And it's 3rd and 7.
Well, the Saints do an outstanding job of picking up the blitz off the edge. It's Jalen Watson, number 35. You're going to see him come into your picture. They play it well. And this is an area where the Saints, they just, they got an opportunity here for a big play, and they've just not been able to hit it. If you just lay that should have been an easy completion for Derek Carr. Have not had much success here in the early going of this season in connecting on some of those big pass plays.
3rd down, that is Tipton, and he is dumped immediately by Jamari Connor. And it's 3 and out. A gain of just 2 on that strong tackle by Connor, who's playing more and more for Steve Spagnuolo.
Yeah, he's playing in that nickel position there in the slot. He's roaming the middle of the field. He's right there. He sees it, and then you got to make the tackle because he's having to do it in the open field. There's nobody else there. Otherwise, he picks up the first down easily. So the Saints had a nice drive going to open up this game, and then the interception by Carr. Come out here on the second possession, trying to see if they could do something after the score, and it's a 3-and-out for this Chiefs defense.
Matthew Hayball, the rookie punter. Line drive punt, Hardman with a decent return after a 49-yard punt. We're in Kansas City, and the hometown team up 7.
Want to know who's dominating on defense? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in tackles? I'd like to show you something this Halloween season on Disney Plus.
All right, I'm back.
Scared.
What's up? Hold up. I'm gonna put my boy Noel right here.
Then terrified. Choose carefully with Hulu on Disney Plus.
When you're with Amex Business Platinum, you get access to over 1,400 lounges worldwide, including the Centurion Lounge, and a flexible spending limit that adapts with your business, so passion can be a part of your legacy. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Domino's new 5-cheese mac and cheese is creamy, cheesy, oven-baked to bubbly perfection. But it's also tasty with an upgrade, like crispy bacon, spicy jalapeno, or even both. Introducing new 5-cheese mac and cheese. Try it today at Domino's.
The legend of the Red River Rivalry, where heroes are forged and neighbors divided.
What happens on this field just resonates forever.
Texas, Oklahoma, Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on ABC.
ESPN Bet has Seen Green, Steven's A-List. Why can't I have a cool sounding featured bet?
Like what?
Molly's matchups.
I don't love it.
Molly's money lines. They call me the queen of money lines.
Do they call you that?
They should.
Mad Dogs Dogs. Mad Dogs Dogs! I get it. It's no Steven's A-List.
Get exclusive talent markets and up to $1,000 in bonus bets with the first bet reset on
Oh
ESPN
shit.
Bet.
Mine should be Morales money line.
Welcome back to Kansas City.
Oh my
Taylor
gosh,
Swift
he's here
is
too.
here, as is her father Scott. And there's Scott. They're just below us. Meanwhile, Travis Kelce, her boyfriend, turned 35 on Saturday. When you asked Travis, she said, I was retired by 35. How do you feel at 35? He said, after week 4, I feel like I'm 22, baby.
Yeah, dude, yeah, that's exactly how he said it, too.
Ben's play did not materialize. Trying to set up the screen for Kareem Hunt, and Kelce was busy on that first possession.
Well, he sure was. The tight ends in general were. There were 4 completions on that drive by Patrick Mahomes. All 4 of them went to tight ends. 3 to Travis, 1 to Noah Gray. And that's how you make up when you lose Rashee Rice. You start incorporating some other people. Of course, Travis Kelce had a nice game last week in that win against the Chargers, and he's going to obviously be relied on even more heavily now.
Unhesitated, trying to let the blocks get set up, and in the middle of it, Demario Davis and Anthony Orji in to make the tackle, a gain of 3.
I do think that what Kansas City went through last year, and that they didn't play great offense throughout the year. Everybody was questioning them, and were they going to be able to pull it together? Of course, they did once they got into the postseason, which they usually do. But I do think that experience has helped them in dealing with some of the inconsistencies that they started off with again here in 2024.
Oh, false start.
And that was right. Tackle Juwan Taylor starting a little too soon.
Which he'll tend to do.
False start. Offense. number 74. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Third down. I changed the
That
background
is
for you guys.
Number 23 against Juwan Taylor since the start of last season. He's the most penalized player in the league.
Well, the two tackles, you've got Juwan Taylor, and then on the other side, you've got Wanye Morris. And that's the weakness within this offensive line. Now, we've talked about left guard, center, right guard. That trio is as good as any in football.
On 3rd down and 12.
Oh.
Mahomes buys time.
Oh, he fell?
Low and incomplete for Kelsey.
I don't think he falls until first
Kelsey
down.
Wide open in the middle, and it's 4th down.
Well, that's a great job by the Saints, but it is so maddening for this defensive front when you're trying to rush the passer and you try to keep Patrick Mahomes in the pocket. Everybody talks about it. Just so few teams are able to do it. When you rush 4, invariably, if you're not really disciplined collapsing the pocket, there's going to be running lanes, and Patrick's as good as anybody in the league at finding it.
Yeah, he's good at finding that.
Riza will punt it with Shaheed, Pro Bowl returner from a year ago, waiting for it.
Oh, did you get him? Oh. Holding. Is that a holding?
Flag on the play. Shaheed stays upright and is out of bounds as he crossed the 35.
Holding on the return team.
56-yard punt with a lot of hang time. 12-yard return. Brad Rogers will give us the call.
During the return, holding. Return team number 36. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down. Timeout.
Union Station in Kansas City. We are at GEHA Field. And the Chiefs lead by 7.
No, he's online.
Prime Day Deal Days is coming October 8th and 9th with exclusive savings just
Louisiana.
For you'll feel like a big deal. But it does shop deals on electronic oat milk, so it would be less.
Oh, don't worry, bathroom's right there.
Right. Things go sideways. Will you be prepared?
Thank you.
On game day, you see our strength, but we see yours too.
That
we see
Alabama cooking. We got some
facing your
Louisiana.
fears while still having hope.
She had some
Knowing
oatmeal,
that
so
even with
hey, bathroom's
great
right
strength,
there. So you see me
there are
not
some
here because
battles
I'm in the
best
bathroom.
fought with people by your side.
But it's not gonna be bad.
Getting screened is the
Well,
first
hopefully,
step.
right? New Orleans. Oh, that's true because they're from New Orleans. Too. What's up, Trish? How you feel?
Have some fun? Yeah, let's do it. This week, the San Francisco 49ers.
Ooh, it's Thursday, bro. We need a win. I don't think I'm gonna stream though. I'm gonna be with the homies. You know how it gets over there.
Stream Thursday Night Football, only on Prime.
Dang, that's a good one too.
Wakey, wakey. It's another week of Sunday morning football. Live from London.
Again in London? Dude, London got messed up though. Hey, sorry, Raul. We gave you the Jags and the Bears.
Because this waits for no one. Rise,
Where's it in Tottenham?
Football, Jaguars, Bears.
Or is it
Sunday at 9:30, only on NFL Network.
By Target Circle Week, 7 days of big deals ends this Saturday. Burger King, You Rule, and Progressive Insurance. Protect the stuff you love with Renters Insurance. Visit Progressive.com.
Where's this at?
Saturday, we
Kansas?
talked about Travis Kelce turning 35. He had his annual Kelce Card Jam charity event.
Kelce Card Jam.
Showcasing the work of students from the Ignition Lab STEM program who turned a 69 Chevy Chevelle
What you talking about,
from
Nunez?
gas to electric. Travis has got a lot going on.
That might be the biggest understatement of the year. I think the Kelsey family has a lot going on.
Oh, false start.
She's in town. Jason.
False start. Offense. Number 75.
The Saints, you know, they just got to score and stop Kansas.
Kelsey. Donna. Really, she's done a great job with those boys of hers. I know that. Doesn't take long being around them, knowing they were raised well.
Yeah. Great guys. First down and 15.
Oh, he got the porn mustache.
Down 7.
Oh, where? In Long Beach.
Kamara bottled up, got to the 20. That's it. Mike Pinnell.
Yeah, like he bought his home. He bought his house.
Just 2.
So one of the questions coming into this game was how exactly Steve Spagnuolo was going to try to play these bigger packages.
Nobody actually comes. It's just
against the New Orleans Saints. They like
myself.
a lot of 2 tight ends. They like 2 running backs.
He has like a little
Taysom Hill not playing. This is a
I would say not a dent, but like a whole room.
They don't play with 3.
It's not a garage either. What? Where they went on commercials? Let me see this one. For some reason, on the other one, it's not working.
Doesn't know where he's going to come out of the huddle. They missed that.
That's weird.
There's no doubt, Joe. He was such a big part of everything they did.
Yeah, I do need a haircut, though.
Taking some of the carries, at least, off of Alvin Kamara. They're down at 13. Carr launches.
Oh, my God. Bomba. Oh, PI.
No flags. 4th down.
It was not PI. Accidentally bumped him.
Comes away looking for a flag, but if there was any contact, and there was some, it was Rashid who initiated it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think about the Faruqo haircut.
It was a good no call. They're trying to hit deep to Rahid Shaheed, and just no real chance down the field. I mean, the coverage was there, and what we're watching is Derek Carr just has not been able to get settled in. He's missed some throws that you just simply cannot miss in a game like this on the road against the defending world champions.
I'll send you the picture I was looking.
Good punt. Hardman from inside the 30 to the 40. 52-yard punt. Rico Payton with the stop and a 12-yard return. Back to work this Kansas City offense of 7.
It's game day, and you messed up the snacks. Time to call an audible with DoorDash. Your door to game day greatness. Your door to more. DoorDash.
There you go. $24 is going to bomb. What's 24? $24 hours?
Welcome to the Cheerios obstacle course.
Ooh, Cheerios.
You were right there. Embarrassing. Yeah, it is. But I got the Honey Nut Cheerio choo-choo train.
Win the day with the Kelsey's favorite cereals.
You've earned this, so hold it up high.
You earned it.
Because
Modelo especial.
And show what you're made of.
I'll let him know if you want to come.
Fighter. And this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
It's $10 Tuesdays at KFC. Every Tuesday, grab 8 pieces of hot,
Every
juicy
Tuesday.
Kentucky Fried Chicken for just
Taco Tuesday.
It's a grab tab deal.
We're prime. Ooh, Jello jackets? Which one are those? I can't see anything here. The drinks.
Fun fact for you, as we welcome you back to Kansas City, this is home to more than 200
martinis?
working fountains. A lot of barbecue, and a great spot for food and drinks in and around town. Beautiful night in Kansas City. Great spot to be.
Elderflower liquor. Oh, elderflower, that's good.
Punched it into the end zone.
That's fancy.
Couldn't move it second time they had it. Now
I never had one of those.
From the 40, toss to Hunt.
Oh, here we go.
Good blocking on the edge. And Kareem gets 7. We came into this game, Joe, talking about how are they going to make up for the injuries that they've had, and Rashee Rice being down. He's been such a big part of what they've done.
I wonder what's the other
in his hands quickly, let him take off. A lot of yards after the catch. In fact, he led the league at the time of his injury.
Monday Night Football.
The way that they've gotten around it is they just simply not throwing the ball to the wide receivers. And it's been to the tight ends and then with the running game, but they've gotten off to a heck of a start.
Pressure off the edge, and the pass is caught. Is Jody Fortson, who's been brought back. They're big on reunions with the Chiefs. He was here, he left, went to Miami, was cut. They brought him back, and another completion to another big-bodied tight end.
Yeah, that time they thought 2 wasn't enough. They put 3 in the game, and they get the ball to Jody Fortson. So they bring him up off the practice squad for this game, and he gets involved here in this first half.
So as you were alluding to, no targets yet for a wide receiver. Mahomes did not target a wide receiver in the fourth quarter last week. Carson's
cheers then, Trish. Cheers, guys.
A gain of 8.
Well, again, you go back, Creed Humphrey, and you got Trey Smith right here at right guard, and the push that they get, that's where this running game has really come alive. That some of the issues that they've had outside of tackle, they're not running the outside zones the way that they have last year. They started that trio that we've talked about, and that has continued into this year.
Quick throw. Kelsey hops through for a first down. Got a good block out there from Noah Gray. And Travis Kelsey is one of Noah Gray's biggest fans, a gain of 5.
It's just a good job of
where's Noel at?
Not holding the ball, getting the ball out quickly.
Noel, where you at?
And now Kelsey, in a lot of ways, is taking over and getting the yards after catch.
The TV's looking that way. The kitchen's that way, right?
Injury.
Noel, where you at? You right here? Come over here. Damn. If they score here, I don't know.
Had success running left, has success
running I mean, no lead is too big, though, in football.
And a nice gain on first down of about 8.
This is like 28-0.
In Kansas City. Chiefs are 4-0.
Yeah, I watched the game. It was pretty good.
Undefeated team left in the AFC. Up 7.
When they scored at the end.
And a pinch higher. It's just uneven. To the right and up.
Right and up?
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's good.
This is good then.
Wait, no.
Oh.
My shoulder's acting up. My shoulder's acting up again.
Dobbs?
Damn.
I got you.
If only there were backups in real life. But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
Honestly, you should have put him in earlier.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done.
Dobbs is pretty strong too. Is he from Arizona? He was in Arizona, right?
The flame grill difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5.
I don't know. I don't want to do that commercial if I was a backup. Even though I am a backup.
It's all good. Have some fun? Yeah, let's do it. This week, the San Francisco 49ers face the Seattle Seahawks.
Dude, that's going to be a rival.
Thursday night football is on. Stream Thursday night football.
I mean, I want the Niners to win, but they're not looking good.
You show up loud, but only 66% of voters showed up to the 2020 election.
Which is why this election, we need everyone to make their voice heard.
And all we have to do is vote.
Racing here.
Suit up and get those.
NFL Slime Time is back.
That's gonna be fun.
Every Wednesday, catch Slime Lines of the biggest NFL plays. And of course, see your favorite superstars get tackled in slime.
You know how we do this.
Let's play that again in slow motion. All that action and so much more on a brand new episode of NFL Slime Time. Wednesdays at 7:30 on Nickelodeon and streaming next day on Paramount Plus.
The moments that make Sunday afternoons are on NFL Red Zone. Here we go. See every touchdown from every game. Let's go to the octagon.
I think Josh Allen had a concussion, honestly. I don't know how he got cleared.
Wakey, wakey. It's another week of Sunday morning football. Live from London. Two young QBs take the turf in Tottenham.
Hey, Sunshine's not cute. Lawrence is not young.
Face Caleb Williams in the Bears.
Someone just texted me.
Set your alarms because this waits for no one. Rise, shine, football. Jaguars, Bears. Sunday at 9:30. Only on NFL Network.
Kansas City on top as we start the second quarter. Good time to be a Kansas City sports fan these days with all that's going on. Second down and 2. Play action. Mahomes gets rid of it.
Oh, nice.
Catch and run off the goes down inside the 15. Davis and Ridgeway with pressure, and Mahomes able to find the outlet.
Well, Ridgeway, he gets pressure right up in Patrick Mahomes' face, and you see the pressure then off the edge, and he just knows he knows this offense so well. He just knows exactly where his outlet is and how to protect himself and turn what could have been at least an incomplete pass into a really positive play. The Saints just have not had an answer for anything the Chiefs have done on offense so far.
Little push to Hartman. And he's wrapped up by Demario Davis. May have saved the touchdown. A gain of 5. Another guy who left and was brought back
He's right here with
last year during this month, the month of October, and flash forward to the end of the season. There he was catching the game-winning, Super Bowl-winning touchdown.
Great
Super Bowl 58.
I just think looking at this team, you know, as long as they've got Patrick Mahomes, they've got a chance to win it all.
To win the Super Bowl, yeah.
It just feels like they're going to need a little more on the edge after these injuries that they've incurred.
Got it.
Mahomes flag on the play. Pass is caught.
Holding or what?
That's Gray.
Holding.
Holding. Offense. Number 74.
You gotta hold.
Second down.
You're a 3-time Super Bowl winner.
It's Jawan Taylor, number 74. You see as soon as the inside rush comes and the grab, and an easy call. It's Granderson, the edge rusher, who's had a great year up to this point. You don't see Andy get too demonstrative on the sidelines, but obviously...
Hey, man, you got to protect his quarterback, bro. You got to do what you got to do.
It's starting to take a toll on him.
Guilty of a false start and now a hold.
And not... Got him.
Pressure, Mahomes throws, completes. Kelsey inside the 10.
Oh, it's Kelsey, though.
Chase Young was chasing Mahomes. And Patrick completes for 10.
Yeah,
oh, Chase Young? Damn.
By his own guys. So as he's trying to run
the DM for the 49ers?
Kelsey, which is hard enough once Mahomes starts to extend a play. And then he's trying to go to the middle with Kelsey. All of a sudden, he didn't see him.
I mean, the Saints are, stopping him for a little bit.
The incompletion is the result.
Watch Trey Smith, 65,
Ooh.
and what he does. This is playing through the whistle here. I mean, he's all the way down. He just won't let up. So basically, a 2-man rush. They're trying to come off the edge. There's Reed trying to get the timeout called, like you said.
Damn.
Pretty tough to stay in coverage with that kind of time.
First go good.
Butker now
I got it.
26.
You're ahead of me.
And what a job by Matt O'Reilly.
It is brutal.
On the football and was able to get it on its end and Butker knocks it through for 26. Pretty good snap. Bengals going, why? Couldn't that have happened for us? 10-0 KC.
You're gonna like this story because it's about you. When does it start? With a flight time that works for you and him. Where does this story take place? Destinations far, far, far away, or ones you used to call home. And if you need to rewrite it, there's no fee to change your flight. Where should we go next? Well, that's up to you. Because when we built the world's biggest airline, we built it around you.
Damn, the homie.
This is you, and this is your powerful hunch. The kind of hunch that hits hard during the game.
The Eagles look strong.
And while the game moves fast, with FanDuel, you're faster.
This kicker doesn't miss.
What does it say? Oh.
It's easier than ever to place your bet before the next play, so you won't let a hunch go to waste.
From the state of California, we came in back.
More.
Winner, lobster dinner.
New customers bet $5.
She got a
Get
lobster
300
too.
in bonus bets if you win. FanDuel, America's #1 sports book.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yes, please.
Feast your eyes on this.
That's sexy. Feels so new.
I want to feel this feeling again and again.
Can I hold it?
How bad do you want to hold it?
I'm not gonna beg, but pretty please.
They don't. Go ahead, press a button.
Oh, it's glowing.
Apple Intelligence. We should do this more often.
Agreed.
Rekindle the feeling of love with the new
That's
iPhone
funny.
16 Pro on us. And feel it again and
Feel
again
good
with
is
the latest
good.
iPhone every year with AT&T Next Up
Grayson.
Anytime.
Grayson is in the house.
Or a TurboTax expert who charges you less for
Grayson
each
in the
meal.
house.
Sing it, Adam.
She's been drinking twice. Just believe TurboTax will beat your price.
Probably get second.
It's time to move on to a TurboTax expert.
This is a tax breakup.
This fall, switch to a TurboTax Live expert and we'll beat the price you paid your pro last tax season.
Wakey, it's Sunday morning football. Watch live as Trevor Lawrence and the Jags face Caleb Williams and the Bears. Jaguars, Bears, Sunday, only on NFL Network.
Well, we'll see what kind of an answer Derek Carr and this offense for the Saints can come up with. So far, he's looked uncomfortable, not able to get set, can't find anybody downfield. He's thrown an interception, 10-0 Kansas City. And a return by Jamal Williams. Boy, he got hit hard at the 25 and falls forward in the return near the 27. On that last possession for the Chiefs, Travis Kelce got hit up high on that left shoulder and in a bit of pain as he headed to the sideline prior to that third down play.
So what you say, 22, baby, and now
22, baby.
I got seconds. Who wants seconds? I got seconds. Why is it so cold? Grayson, you're not cold? I mean, the Saints got to score and there'll be a game. But if they can't score and they get scored on, then someone's parlay just won.
Derek Carr has thrown the pick.
I mean, Derek Carr is good.
They're the first quarter numbers. First possession.
Even though they cost me my parlay 2 weeks ago.
Was under pressure when he threw the interception. Looked like he was trying to pull it out of bounds.
I kept choosing against Atlanta. Atlanta's been winning me twice.
Brian Cook got the interception. And then the Chiefs touchdown. Carr looked right now left, and he's got Juwan Johnson. Third down coming up.
Well, you talk about Derek Carr, and, you know, sometimes when you're a quarterback and you've had a history with an opponent, as he has, he's making his 18th start.
It was against the Raiders.
The Kansas City Chiefs. He's only won 3 times
Damn.
against them, so he hasn't had a great deal of success, and he knows this stadium well. And he came into this game the way he has played here in this first half. He threw the deep ball into triple coverage. He had the interception on the 50-50 ball. He missed an open receiver that could have been a big play. He just has not settled in. And you wonder how much of his pass was brought in here tonight. Third down and 6. That's Kamara. And that's a first down. Much needed.
Okay, the triple coverage, I'll give it to him.
That's so good by Alvin Kamara.
But
he does such a good job as
the
a
pick,
back. As you
He was
see
getting
him come off
pressure.
the field, or come up the field, he
Right, he
does
could have threw it out of bounds.
So see how he gets his
And then the other play you were
square,
saying, I don't know.
and he has a two-way break, so the defender cannot overplay that, and he understands
Plus, it's
leverage.
the Chiefs.
And you
They're
got
Super
Drew
Bowl
Tranquil trying to come
champs.
over and cover him, but he's on the
He's not playing
inside.
some like
Kamara
mediocre
takes the
team.
outside break, pretty easy completion and conversion.
He's been playing the Chiefs when they're like their lives.
Kamara, a yard.
Plus, he had the Raiders, you know.
It's been a revolving door at coordinator for Derek Carr, 4 different ones.
Cool. 4
over each of the last 4 seasons. Greg Olson to Mick Lombardi to Pete Carmichael last year, and now Clint Kubiak. We talked about this.
Greg Olson, is that one of his Olsen brothers?
Kubiak is asking less of Derek Carr. He's not coming to the line, pointing out what the offensive line should do. He's just letting him play and play fast. And off to that great start, trying to find that magic again.
I don't know if the coordinator actually affects the quarterback. I mean, the coach does.
Yards, and it's Rashid Shaheed with the catch. Well, Derek Carr, you talk about the things that he's doing differently within his offense.
Every year is always a different playbook, right?
Quarterback. He checked at the line of scrimmage. He set the protections. And this system
must be bad, right?
Kubiak brings in, and it actually dates back to Mike Shanahan. And then, of course, his father, Gary Kubiak, in his time with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco, they take a lot of the work off of the plate of the quarterback. Kamara on first down.
Also personnel, it just changes, right?
And so he's basically taking the call that's made from Clint Kubiak and then going
it's
to
like
the line and
working at a job. You got like 4 different managers.
Because Kubiak understands he's a veteran quarterback. He's seen a lot, but for the most part, doesn't have
or supervisors, right?
That he has had in the past. Some quarterbacks wouldn't like that. Some would. I think it's a good thing. I think the system is good for Derek Carr. I think it fits him. I think it fits this offense. And we saw that the first couple of weeks.
Ooh, got it.
Shaheed, he's got it for the touchdown.
Touchdown. Damn.
And finally, a connection downfield for Derek Carr. 43 yards to Rashid Shaheed. And the Saints are back in the ballgame. Well, they put Rashid Shaheed in the middle, and the Chiefs go with a 2-deep look. And Derek Carr reads this one out just perfectly.
He almost missed it too.
You've got this speedster in Shaheed, and he's taken the middle of the
and
field where the weakness in that coverage was, and he just got to lay it out there and let Shaheed go get it. And they were able to. So they finally get the big play. Haven't had a lot of those this year, but big time when he won tonight. And it's a 3-point game. Derek Carr much more comfortable that possession, and Rashid Shaheed.
Oh damn! Oh. Where's the defense at?
From 43 yards out, 3-point game.
Little skinny post.
Did you pay the Apple Card like I asked?
Oh no, you forgot to encrypt the name watching. Oh, that was us.
Yeah, a while ago.
He did it.
Didn't pass the Fisher test? Buckle up. There's toothpaste white and there's Crest 3D white strips white.
Whitens like a
Me gusta tocar uno Grayson. Me gusta tocar uno Grayson.
High re-rise. It's not for years.
I don't know what was the other safety at. I know he was guarding the other one. I think the other safety went, he bit the other way.
Presented by Google. Game 5, Tuesday on ESPN 2.
On game days, you show up loud. But only 66% of voters showed up to the 2020 election.
Which is why this election, we need everyone to make their voice heard.
And all we have to do is vote.
Thursday night football on Prime, it's awesome. Some fun? Yeah, let's do it. This week, the San Francisco 49ers face the Seattle Seahawks as Thursday night football is on. Stream Thursday night football only on Prime.
On game day, you see our strength. But we see yours too. We see the strength it takes to get screened. Facing your fears, while still having hope. Knowing that even with great strength, there are some battles best fought with people by your side. Getting screened is the first step.
Suit up and hit the field. NFL Slime Time is back.
That's gonna be fun.
Every Wednesday, catch slime lines of the biggest NFL plays. And of course, see your favorite superstars get tackled in slime.
You know how we do this.
Let's play that again in slow motion. All that action and so much more on a brand new episode of NFL Slime Time. Wednesdays at 7:30 on Nickelodeon and streaming next day on Paramount Plus.
And just like that, it's a 10-7 ball game. As Rashid Shaheed has a 43-yard touchdown catch down the heart of this field. Here is a return chance for Sky Moore, who drops it, picks it up, and gets to the 20. That's it. 16-yard return for Sky Moore, who still really has not figured a way to get involved in the offense for Kansas City. Let's go back to the touchdown.
Yeah, you see Rashid Shaheed and Brian Cook, and as Shaheed comes off the ball and he starts this nod to the corner right there, what it does to Cook and totally turns him around, and you see then how Shaheed is able to take the middle of the field. Just, it's an outstanding route, and Shaheed came into this league as really more of a return guy. He's turned himself into a really outstanding receiver.
Yeah. Great piece in our pregame on Monday Night Countdown, done by Michelle Beisner.
So 7-10 game. It's still first. This is still first, second quarter now.
Letters to run track from Harvard and Pepperdine and you name it, but he wanted to play football, and he ends up going to Weber State. He just loved the game of football, and here he is, a Pro Bowler last year as a returner.
I think he's one of the most underrated receivers in the game right now.
Wanye Morris, the left tackle for the Chiefs, is down and grabbing at his knee.
Ooh, anything knee is not good.
After this.
What's this? Athletic Ducks signed into an NIL deal. An NIL deal? It's name, injury, and likeness. With a name like mine, the injury like mine, and a likeness so fine, that's a triple threat.
Couldn't we just tell people Aflac pays cash for expenses not covered by health insurance?
If we want people to understand how Aflac helps close that gap, we got to get you to think bigger, coach.
You gotta be kidding.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Aflac is an official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
Miss Terry's not gonna like this.
Trouble.
Open your eyes. You deserve better from your phone service. At Total Wireless, we're fixing that. No more hidden fees.
75.
No more surprises on your bill. You deserve to get it all, and that's exactly what we'll give you. Find your local store at TotalWireless.com.
Questions? How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
You mind? I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
How do I get your job?
Hard work, dedication.
I'm the Capital One Bank guy.
It's like Mr. Jeter said, hard work and dedication. What's been the highlight of your career? And that have to be bank guy. Helping people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
And didn't you live in space? What's in your wallet?
That's funny.
Hey, Marco. What are you doing, buddy?
Ooh.
I've always wanted to be in a homecoming parade.
Is that McFadden?
I grew these flowers myself, but more so, I grew as a person. Check this. Showtime.
Alabama. Oh, it's Ingram. Bam. Damn.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. That's funny.
Changes in the air. It's a new era, new team ups, new stages set. Whose time is it? We'll see. This isn't last season. No. This time is different.
Wanye Morris was able to get up and walk off the field under his own power, but they're checking the stability of the right knee over on the bench, so the rookie comes back in. Started the season as the left tackle, and Mahomes has to just throw it away. That's Kingsley. Second round pick from BYU.
Was that Oregon? Oh, Utah?
He's going to have his hands full. He started the first couple of weeks, then got pushed to the bench. Wanye Morris is taking over.
Talk about work.
Yeah, Suamataia, he's going to have his hands full.
Oh, is that the lineman that got hurt?
The Saints can take advantage of it. That has been an area.
I mean, as long as the center doesn't go. The center and the blind side.
Fared a lot better than what Suamataia had.
Who's the blind side?
So that has been a tough spot for this.
Oh, it is the blind side.
They're down in 6. Mahomes chased by Young. First down.
Chase Young. Oh, tiene sueño. Tiene sueño, no Grayson. My co-anchor Grayson.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Here for Xavier Worthy, and these are some of the shots that we heard Patrick Mahomes
Everybody's
talk
heading
to
that
Lisa
way.
Salters about
He just
before
missed
this
them.
game started. That there have been opportunities at times in each of these games to get some of these big plays, these home run shots that were such a staple of this offense early on in Mahomes' tenure, and he just has not quite trusted it, not quite seen it, and turned it loose, and that was another opportunity.
I thought he fumbled it.
Well, you talked a lot, Troy, about the safety play and what Mahomes is doing to him. Here is that total replay brought to you by Taco Bell.
He's been masterful tonight in really having a bead on what Dennis Allen is trying to do. When he's dropped in a safety, Mahomes has known it, and they've thrown it. When they've stayed back in too deep, he's recognized what they're doing in those looks, and they've been able to run it. So he's just been one step ahead of this defense throughout this first half.
Juju Smith-Schuster caught that first down pass for 8.
Oh, got it.
2. This is Worthy. Floated to perfection. And out of bounds inside the 45.
Floater.
18 yards.
Well, as Worthy comes across, he gives a little bit of a nod there to
wow.
Cam Jordan.
Oh, that is 1 yard.
Jordan down just enough coming off that edge. And then Patrick Mahomes having to navigate Jordan on the rush is able to just drop it in over his head. That's a lot of what we had seen.
What happened here?
We got an injury now with the Saints.
Will Harris is on the Chiefs bench.
Oh, he slipped. That sucks.
And Mahomes was actually the one running across to tell the Saints sideline that Will needed attention.
That knee probably about.
After that completion to Xavier Worthy. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Think scaling your AI pilots is hard? Think again. With Watson X, you can deploy AI across any environment. Above the clouds and on lots of clouds. With your secured data on-prem, in real time on center court, and assisting bank tellers on the edge. Watson X helps you deploy AI wherever you need it, so you can take your business wherever it needs to go. IBM, let's create.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refresher.
Is that
Coors Light. Cheers, chill.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
You have a Taco Bell in your house? Then come in and try the Cantina Chicken Bowl. Cantina Chicken Bowl and Burrito both have 25 grams of protein?
Hey, Devontae.
There's no more ads, all right?
That was the last one, I swear.
First ever Monday Night Football
Yo
game
quiero más.
exclusively on ESPN Plus had this bad boy custom made for this exact moment. Both cards in prime time. Who's got it better than me? Nobody!
Dr.
Dr. Odyssey is made
I need a helmet too, like be like Ricky Williams. Do my
exactly what the doctor
my live stream.
Do we have contagion on our hands? Dr. Odyssey, new this week on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Oh, here you go.
Here's the injury that occurred with Will Harris.
Did his knee give out?
And just kind of pulled up and went down on the sideline. He was able to get up a moment ago and
hamstring
got
pull?
back to the New Orleans side, limping across the field. Meanwhile, Wanya Morris
It's probably like a hamstring
back in the
pull.
game at left tackle for the Chiefs.
Especially when they don't touch you. Ooh.
Abram, a former Raider who was just elevated from the practice squad.
That's crazy. Like in football, like
as Kareem Hunt is brought down by Carl Granderson after a gain of 3.
I mentioned
either
Carl
you get
Granderson
hit,
a little bit earlier on one of those plays, and
you get hit real. Either you get hit real hard or like
he does
nobody
a nice
touches
job
you.
on that play there playing the run, but he's been really good at getting
Carl
pressure on the
Granderson.
quarterback. He's second in the NFL.
Man, I remember
in this
Granderson
game
from
in
baseball.
quarterback pressures, which is really
He was
something.
a good hitter for the
Of course,
Twins, I think.
Hutchinson, he's leading everybody by miles.
Curtis
He's got-
Grant. Oh no,
Carl got his
either
opportunity
Detroit, I
really
think.
when Marcus Davenport left and went to Minnesota a year ago, and he's made the most of it.
4 tight ends in the game.
Oh, I thought that was a flag, but that's his
Travis
hand.
Kelce makes the catch for a first down.
Yeah, they go
Kelce.
4 tight ends, 3 to the left. They go trips with the tight end to the left. They got the other tight end, Noah Gray, to the right, helping in protection. The 2 clear out, and Kelce takes it to the sidelines. And, you know, it was interesting in visiting with Andy Reid. He was very confident that we have the people that we need on this roster right now to have success. And he's
Oh, got him.
done-
Oh, fumble!
Here's a play that doesn't work, and luckily for the Chiefs, Worthy is able to get on it as Carson Steele was
That looked already bad.
handed to him, and Alontae Taylor, who's off to a
He's just
great
like,
start,
ah.
blew up that play.
Strip play.
Well, Alontae
That was a bad
Taylor
play.
is an impressive guy. He plays this
Just-
position. They bring him
stop trying to
along.
make
They
it look
timed
cute.
up
You
the
know what? You
blitz
should have
off
took
the
it.
edge perfectly for this play. And Carson Steele,
Ah.
I mean, he's got to know better. I mean, you just got to be smarter with the football. Now, he had a fumble last week that pretty much put him on the bench and allowed Kareem Hunt to have the day that he had against the Chargers. But
Here's pressure
Oh,
on the
nice.
ball, steps through it.
Oh.
Mahomes gets drilled by Alontae Taylor.
Man,
It's a
I will
hold
not
against
put.
Kansas City.
I would not
after a
put
loss on
Mahomes
that
in line
gadget
like
play
that.
at 14, they're going to go back even
Bro,
further.
that's
yeah,
your
they're going to back up a
franchise
little bit
quarterback.
Holding.
I mean, I know he could take a hit and everything, but you don't see Brady running like that.
Second down. It's on right guard Trey Smith, but take a
Push-
look at
push
it.
him
He's
back more.
tagged there.
What happened?
He's all over him, but you've got Patrick
Ooh, what a
Mahomes,
tackle.
Alontae Taylor. We just talked about him.
That's a good
This guy
tackle.
is physical. I'm so impressed with him. He's got 3.5 sacks coming into this game. He had 3 of them against Carolina, but they blitzed him 14 times already this year, and he loves contact.
It's second down and Overland Park.
That's crazy.
34 yards to be exact. And a catch and run of Juju Smith-Schuster. Third and long coming up.
Well, they do have a wide receiver they're going to throw the football to. Told you they would.
I mean, like, as defense, you gotta know how to run backwards.
Smith-Schuster.
Yeah.
Give a hit,
But
maybe
otherwise,
take a
it's
hit.
Hunt.
Also, learn how to hit,
A lot of tight ends.
and then kind of like peripheral.
If you like
Obviously,
tight end
quarterback,
play,
you know,
this
does
is your game.
has to know everybody's position.
They're down to 22. There's a tight end, Kelce. Got a long way to go, and he pitches
Wow.
to P-Ryan.
Did he get it?
And out of bounds near a first down. Just short.
I think they're gonna go for it. Go for it. Go for it. I know that guy with the parlays.
Yeah, they loved
'cause
it. I don't think this was designed, but you saw Kelce immediately. You could tell he was looking for somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And P. Ryan, he is
Nice.
helping in protection
Oh.
to help secure the edge. And then he just leaks out. And when Kelsey's got the ball, you never know who might end up with it at the end of the play.
Hey, from 22 plays, I mean, Timeout.
As the Chiefs
Yeah.
line up to go for it on 4th and 1, the Saints called timeout. What was it? 2nd down and 34, and now it's 4th down and 1. I don't know if that was not a planned play. That looked pretty slick.
It was pretty slick, but we've seen Kelsey a few times when he's had the ball, and he is always looking to see if there's somebody. I think, we've watched him practice before some of these Super Bowls and stuff, and they do a lot of that in practice. And I don't think it was designed. I think P. Ryan was just kind of trailing the play, and Kelsey sees him, and he turns it loose. But P. Ryan initially, he was blocking and didn't look like there was a lot of urgency on his part. I don't know, I may be totally wrong, but it didn't seem, although Kelsey, once he caught the ball, it sure looked like he had those thoughts in his mind.
Seen a couple teams do that already this season. Saw it last week in Detroit. On 4th down, Hunt gets the first down. From 2nd and 34 to 3rd and 22 to 4th and 1 and a first down.
Pretty amazing.
Oh.
Pretty amazing. I know Dennis.
Oh yeah, he's the Niners.
Now here's P. Ryan on that one play. He helps Chip. And then he's kind of wandering out there. I don't know. They'll be asked about it in the press conference, and we'll get the answer to that one. But to overcome what they did and pick up that first down, you just can't rip the heart out anymore of this Saints defense.
Here's Hunt. Got a couple. Are you going to stay around and ask the question in the post-game press?
What's that?
Are you going to stay around and ask the question? Hi. Troy Aikman, ESPN, yes. Andy, was that a designed play on the pitch from Travis Kelce?
I will not be hanging around.
Somebody text
Either will you be.
All right. 3-point game. The Chiefs knocking on the door. 2 minutes left in Kansas City, first half.
Earlier this summer, Visa was a proud sponsor of the
Yeah, we're talking about the Chiefs don't have receivers. They rely too much on the tight end and no running back. Well, they have they got Hunt. I mean, you focus too much on Kelsey, the other receiver's going to beat you, and they got Juju Smith.
Foster inclusivity and champion women's sports. Every step forward takes you
and
closer
Mahomes
to
could
where you want to be.
run for more yards or make a play,
On game day, you see our strength, but we see yours too. We see the strength it takes to get screened, facing your fears while still having hope, knowing that even with great strength, there are some battles best fought with people by your side. Getting screened is the first step.
Wakey, it's another week of Sunday morning football. Live from London. Two young QBs take the turf in Tottenham. Trevor Lawrence and the Jags face Caleb Williams and the Bears. Set your alarms because this waits for no one. Rise, shine, football. Jaguars, Bears. Sunday at 9:30, only on NFL Network.
Thursday night football on Prime. It's on.
Have some fun? Yeah, let's do it.
This week, the San Francisco 49ers face the Seattle Seahawks as Thursday night football is on. Stream Thursday night football only on Prime.
Ball State halftime, Ryan Clark and Jason Kelsey's first half reactions.
Estoy con uno
Chris
Grayson.
Berman's fastest 3 minutes. Coming up, we're 2 minutes away, at least on the game clock from that. It's a second down for Kansas City with a ball at the Saints 19. Mahomes is finally corralled and brought to the ground by Chase Young. on a one-year prove-it deal, and his head coach Dennis Allen said he's had a lot of pressures.
Like Spanx. I never had a cat that likes Spanx.
And he gets one here. Yeah, he just has to finish, and he had not been able to. And you know, he mentioned Wanye Morris had left the game for a little bit. He comes back in. He's the one who gives up the sack. Now they've got the back to that side. He free releases out of the backfield. Thought maybe he might help Morris out, give him at least a little bit of a chip. You know, they're on 2nd and long. Timeout is taken by the Saints before 3rd down and 14. When we see the Saints, we think of our friend and Troy, your very good friend, Mike Ornstein, who passed away in July, longtime Raiders executive, ties to the Saints organization, so close with Sean Payton, and assisted the team when they won Super Bowl 44 back in 09. Third down and 14. Mahomes drops it off for P-Rod. Long way to go. And he will not get the first down. A gain of 9.
Me gusta tocar uno.
Dennis Allen, at least his defense gets a stop and forces the field goal try. You know, I'll follow up on
Crybaby.
Honoring Mike Ornstein and what he meant to the New Orleans Saints, really what he meant to the NFL. And there's a lot of people out there tonight that have ties to the National Football League and knew Orney exceptionally well. And I can speak for all of them and say that there was no one else like him. As you know, Joe, he was quite a character, and he is deeply missed by all. Yeah, definitely one of a kind.
¿Algo más?
He would text us during games. Why are you rooting for
Bien,
the other
aquí
team?
viendo
Basically
partido.
berating us because we were too nice.
En la casa, aquí, en LA.
Just a cherished friend by so many, and
no pensé.
He'll never be replaced, that's for sure. 34-yard try here for Butker.
Aquí
2 for 2 on the night. And it's a 6-point game.
Puedes mandar un texteo.
Saints took their last timeout, so they are without a timeout.
Aquí está cerca con Pi.
To do something about this 6-point Kansas City lead. Well, it's been a lot of Kansas City, but the fact that the Saints, you know, as they look at it, it's a one-possession game. I would have to believe they feel pretty good about that. Well, they do and they don't. They've had a struggle in one-possession games, and the way they've finished, they're 1-7 over their last 8 one-score games under Dennis Allen, 8-14 overall. Travis Kelce is catching passes from Patrick Mahomes. Meanwhile, Kansas City,
un poco pacha.
They've got a 10-game winning streak going, and they've won 7 straight one-score games. Well, Dennis Allen and this Saints team are going to get where they hope to go. That's going to have to change on that.
Oh, ya se fue. Wow.
Jamal Williams thought about it, is at least able to get it across the 20 to the 21.
Ya, acá está jugando.
All right, for people of a certain age, you'll enjoy this.
Yeah.
I'm of that certain age. The Chiefs entered the season with hungry, skilled players, and they were eating up touches. Like we've seen major changes. And if you notice, Kelce on the right is
estaba con ahí estaba lo de los cómics. Ya, ahí estaba yo. El sábado no pude porque estaba trabajando, tenía boletos gratis. Ya, pero no tenía chamba. Doesn't count.
They tried to air it out twice to him tonight, 0 for 2.
¿Qué dijiste?
On those deep throws, and it's 2nd and 10. Well, Tipton is a guy who, you know, they don't play a lot of 3 wide receivers. Second fewest snaps of 3 wide receivers in the NFL, but when they do employ a third guy, Tipton is the one who's usually.
Ya. Oh, pues ya como te tengo en el teléfono, ya no pago la aseguranza. Ya, o hasta el 9.
On 2nd down and 10, protected. Juwan Johnson makes the catch. And then a good tackle by Justin Reed. Really good by Justin Reed because he had an opportunity. If Reed doesn't get him to the ground, probably picks up the first down.
¿Y qué estás haciendo aquí? Tú estás en el lane.
The ball back. It's going to be third down and long for New Orleans, trailing by 6.
Yeah, well, that becomes the dilemma offensively. It started here on the return, and
you see
Jamal. Es que en Hollywood.
Almost touching down, and somehow it stayed up. He took it to the 21.
Oh, okay. No sé.
The ball is sitting at the 24, and it's 37.
Okay.
That drive almost started on the 1-yard line.
Pressure. Nice tackle.
¿Y cuánto vale la renta?
Snipped it out. And a loss of 3.
Boy, that was not a good series for the Saints offensively. Bolden, he sees it the entire way. He is showing that he's going to blitz. He's going to come out, but he recognizes immediately it's a screen, and he comes out and he makes a big tackle.
Para ver, sí, lo que están vendiendo.
The dilemma for the Saints is, you want to try to come away with some points before the half. There's over a minute to play, but when you don't get it, you're all of a sudden putting your defense in a really tough position. You're going to give the ball back to the Saints. They're going to have the Chiefs with outstanding field position, one time on the clock to extend their lead.
That was a 3 and out that took 20 seconds off the clock.
Some high ceilings.
Not what you want on the road against the group.
Chiefs spent their second timeout. So
Nomás solo para hacer plática. ¿Y dónde estás ahorita? Oh, okay.
Long punt right here.
End over end. Hardman back
Sí, mamá.
to 31.
Trabajar cansa.
Across the 30 out of bounds. Near the 36.
Sí.
Our ABC College Football Saturday features 3 great SEC matchups.
Okay. No, pues está. ¿Cuántas horas hiciste?
After their loss to Vanderbilt, that's at noon. Number 1 Texas, number 18 Oklahoma, 3:30. Number 9 Ole Miss against number 13 LSU.
¿Qué es eso? ¿$20?
Looking forward to your Hoosiers watching
Damn.
It's a week 6-0. It's gonna be a weekly.
Eso sí. Y te la llevas suaves. Dijo, la diferencia del PT y el mínimo, ¿verdad? Ajá.
See what Dennis Allen and his defense can do. This will be big if they're able to hold Andy Reid this offense from getting any more points here before the end of the half. And remember that the New Orleans Saints, they won the coin toss. They elected to receive the ball, and so Kansas City will also get the ball to start the third quarter.
Extra man on the rush. Smith-Schuster. Big play inside the 35. The Saints overloaded the left side of the offensive line, and the Chiefs held up.
Well, you see Smith-Schuster. He looks like he's going to stay in and help with protection and give Patrick Mahomes a little more time. And then he
Eso sí. Sí, no es tanto. Pues yo te dije que lo pongas menos de full coverage y apagas menos.
By the offensive line, just nobody getting near Mahomes. 31-yard completion, longest play of the night for the Chiefs.
Oh, okay, pues.
45 seconds at a time.
Okay, ma. Buenas noches. Bye, Mom.
You see Patrick Mahomes, this is the ball that just gets away from him, but he sees defense.
Oh, this is my mom. She thought I wasn't here.
You can just see as he progresses through his reads that sometimes, I think watching him, sometimes that comes back to bite him a little bit, that he has such an understanding of the offense and where everyone is going to be, where the weaknesses are within the defense, that he gets through it awfully quick.
Oh, yeah,
Takes that to his left. He's able to find a receiver, Smith-Schuster. And they're going to stop the clock after a 7-yard gain. And it's third down.
Third down.
Pressure by Brian Brzee. Chase Young was there as well. And it's third down and 3.
They're one-on-one here on Worthy.
Got it.
Schuster, first down, survives the hit. Takes it down inside the 20, and a timeout taken by Kansas City. Well, we talked about the tight ends, and they have been busy. Nobody busier than number 87.
No, they've really done a nice job. Obviously,
I don't know why he's not covered.
This was the game plan. They want to incorporate these tight ends. We've seen 4 on the field at different times. Noah Gray, of course, he's been elevated, and then the tight end Jody Fortson, who they just brought in off the practice squad, and Travis Kelce has had himself a heck of a first half, carrying over from what he did last week against the Chargers. I thought maybe after that first down, once they got it, I thought Mahomes might get up and spike it and stop the clock and keep that one timeout left in the pocket.
His brother's there?
Jason, RC getting ready for halftime. 5 possessions today for the Chiefs. 4th time they've been in the red zone. There's Kelce. Makes some move, and he's out of bounds. He has such a great feel for space. And there's that kind of connection he has with Mahomes. It's so unique.
Well, where he's so good is that Alante Taylor, I talked about him earlier and how good he is, that the missus likes it. And, you know, but Travis comes off the line of scrimmage and he starts to sell like he's going across the field. And then he changes direction so well that you see it over and over, especially when Mahomes gets outside the pocket. It's really the thing that he continues to excel at to create separation for himself.
Already season high. And catches for Kelce. And Mahomes just throws it away. You know they're not there. With ex-Cowboy quarterback.
I'm sure I'm in trouble for saying that.
I know. It's... Do not. I mean, it happens. My daughters have warned me multiple times today. Dad, I know you think you're funny. Don't make any jokes.
Yeah. She's right down there.
Third down and 2.
Well, this is now you've got the Saints who went from hoping not to give up any points. Now they just don't want to give up 7.
To his right, Mahomes, nowhere to go. And that will bring up 4th down, and so they at least force the field goal try. And that's the 3rd straight red zone stop for the #1 red zone defense in the NFL of the Saints.
Well, that's good. I mean, I would say that's good that they made the stop in the red zone, but they let them into the red zone, which is not good. And you know, I said that the Saints should feel good at only down 6 going into halftime. The way this first half is gone, but this is demoralizing for the Saints team to give up 3 points here before the half.
He missed it?
Sneak it in with 6 seconds left. From 28 yards away.
Next time I'll go up on the roof. If I can. Oh no, because I'm not.
Families affected by Hurricane Helene urgently need support. Help the American Red Cross provide meals and shelter to these individuals. Donate today to the relief efforts by going to redcross.org.
Freeway here? I think you can.
Pictures are just devastating.
San Pedro.
Now Hurricane Milton
all these hurricanes
bearing down on Florida. Learned today that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tomorrow will be heading to New Orleans to get out of Florida before Hurricane Milton makes landfall, and they have a Week 6 date at the Saints. What looks to be a
with
really
15,
good,
9
fun,
points.
Well
See, I don't like this, man. Like,
NFC South.
So let's go. Run it.
Shaheen will bring it out. Hoping for a home run here before halftime.
I think, like, if you're gonna run it, then you must run it.
And that's the end of the first half. It's a 9-point game with Kansas City leading 16-7.
Kamara. I know Kamara got me some points.
And we'll check in with Lisa Salters.
Andy, coming into this game, you said that you were confident that you had the guys that you needed on offense. How do you think the offense is playing so far?
Yeah, Lisa, we're doing a good job. We've got to eliminate some of these mistakes. The penalties are hurting us, backing us up a little bit. Sacks, we had a couple of those. We got to take care of business there. I've got to make sure I call things that the guys can get the ball out of their hand with, and accomplish.
Speaking of calls, the lateral from Travis to Samaje. Joe and Troy want to know, what was that play call? Was it a designed lateral?
We do it every day in practice, so I can't tell you the name of it.
All right, thank you, Coach. Guys.
All right, there it is. They do it every day in practice. And it worked. Helped lead to a field goal in this first half. 9-point game. Home team on top. Stay tuned. All-State halftime comes your way next.
9-point game.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Alrighty. Who's ready for my famous charred duck?
Like, to check the mascot first before bringing food to a tailgate.
Took this baby.
Oh. That's messed up.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Damn.
This is the Allstate halftime.
Welcome to the All-State Halftime. Jason Kelsey and Ryan Clark. Scott Van Pelt with you here. And Troy just used the word demoralizing, RC, about that drive, that sequence where the Saints had a poor possession, give it right back to KC. They only get 3, so how is it such a big deal?
Scott, you and I were talking about the game being a one-score game, even though it felt like the Chiefs had dominated. Now you give up this drive, they score 3, and coming out of halftime, they'll get the football. The Chiefs love to double up, and some of that dominance may be shown on the scoreboard after the first drive of the second half.
So your brother had a pretty good half. 8 for 67. And we talked pregame about this, and we talked about him understanding that maybe his role is going to grow, and this is something that's been a comfortable space between he and the quarterback for years.
Yeah, of course.
This is what we expected tonight.
Yeah, they've had the chemistry building for a long time between him and Pat, and Andy. They know what his strengths are. They know what each other's strengths are, and they're using them to their advantage. I mean, he's been the comfort blanket today for Pat. I think this play, I know Big Red said they designed this play, they run it all the time. I don't know that I'm buying it. Travis never been shy to make a hurdle. Right there,
when you were kids playing Nerf in the backyard, was he just always looking to just chuck it sideways to somebody?
He has been, and I don't know that Travis ever grown up. He's always been that way. I feel like when he has the ball in his hand, he's just so special. He's like he's out there playing basketball, man. He's looking to make a play.
Yep.
He's an old hooper. So
give Pirine a ton of credit too. He had his eyes up, got wide, and then
that's like being on the field with Ed Reed when he catches an interception. Yes. Everyone was always looking for a lateral because they knew the play wasn't stopping. Some of those special Hall of Fame talents are like that, and Travis is one of those guys.
He's having a big half, and it's a 9-point lead. KC gets the ball coming out of the locker room. More to come on the All-State halftime.
You're watching the All-State halftime. All-State, you're in good hands.
I'm the team mascot, and boy, am I running late. But I got lead in my foot and spirit in my fingers. Oh, what a hit. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, the cost to cover that might tank your season. So get Allstate. Save money on auto insurance and be protected from mayhem, like me. Woo!
Being an NFL player demands knowledge, preparation, and skill. Protecting them demands the most cutting-edge helmet technology. The NFL drives innovation through testing, data, and collaboration with helmet manufacturers. leading this season to the 5 safest helmets ever tested, with more position-specific models tailored to player roles, and 3D scanning for custom fits to enhance protection and performance. Before any helmet goes on, safety goes in.
Welcome back to the All-State Halftime.
We're back here at Arrowhead where the Chiefs have a 9-point lead as Week 5 wraps up. Time now. Chris Berman, the fastest 3 minutes. Boom.
Hi, Scotty. Great to be back with you on Monday Night Football. What a wild first week of October we had in the NFL. Kansas City, as you're watching, trying to get to 5-0 and join Minnesota as the only unbeaten teams. And it got us to thinking, which is always dangerous. Didn't these two teams meet once upon a time in Super Bowl IV? They did. Chiefs coach Hank Stram was having a grand old time.
65 toss power trap.
Mike Garrett ran it to perfection. The Chiefs rolled the Vikings 23-7 in the final game ever of the AFL. Could history repeat itself 55 years later? We'll see. Here we go with our fastest 3 minutes with the Vikings trying to beat the Jets in London and go to 5-0. And guess who woke up from a 20-year nap? Andrew Rip Van Ginkel picks off Aaron Rodgers. 63-yard touchdown. The Vikings defense picks them off 3 times. They are 5-0. What a show the Ravens and Bengals put on. Joe Burrow, 5 touchdown passes, 2 to Jamar Chase. Lamar Jackson, 4 touchdown passes. He's so good, he can dribble a football. This one, a highly unlikely play, except it goes to Isaiah Likely. And we go into overtime. Derrick Henry, like the Sunday night game, look out. He's now over 10,000 yards. He has 100 touchdowns. Ravens win for John Harbaugh the 3rd straight week in overtime. Bills and Texans both 3-1. C.J. Stroud, Nico Collins. Houston up 20-3. If Buffalo's going to circle the wagons, you might as well go to somebody wearing number 0. Josh Allen, Keon Coleman, 49-yard touchdown. We're tied to the very end of the game from 59 yards. Kaimi Fairburn. Houston has no problem. Texans are 4-1. Rookie quarterbacks all won last week. They all won this week. Washington's Jaden Daniels, great again. They've won 4 straight for the first time since 2008. Chicago's Caleb Williams, 2 touchdowns to DJ Moore. They pound the Panthers. Bears have won 8 straight at Soldier Field. All those old Orange Crush unis look great on Denver. Bo Nix look great too. Broncos snap an 8-game losing 3-2. Yeah. Seahawks gonna tie the Giants until Isaiah Simmons blocks it. Bryce Ford returns it. G-Man, a huge upset in the Pacific Northwest. 49ers down by 1 late to the Cards. Brock Purdy hit. Kaiser White seals it. Cardinals shock the Niners. Both 2-3. Jordan Love to Tucker Kraft. Boy, you know the Chiefs has love. Kraft, cheese. Cheese waits for everybody. Packers beat the Rams. They're 3-2. Dolphins, Alec Ingold scores in New England late. First 1 to 15 wins. It was Miami. The Jaguars, the only 0-4 team. Thank you very much to Tank Bigsby. Look out. 65 yards. He's gone. Trevor Lawrence wins on his birthday. Throws for a career-high 371. Jags off the schneid. Everyone in the pool. John Booger and I every Sunday night live. 7:30 on ESPN Plus. For NFL Prime Time. Monday through Wednesday, whenever you want it. Scotty.
Appreciate you, Boom. Chiefs lead by 9. They're 1 touchdown. In courtesy of Kareem Hunt. They will get the ball coming out of the locker room. We'll see you when this one is done. Enjoy the second half.
Thank you for watching the All-State Halftime.
On game days, you show up loud.
But only 66% of voters showed up to the 2020 election. Which is why this election, we need everyone to make their voice heard.
And all we have to do is vote.
Think Miami can make a deep run this year?
Well, they have Tariq Hill, and
my sources say yes, and my sources are wrong as often as dolphins sleep. Never. Wow.
Be a football know-it-all with NFL Plus Premium.
On game day, you see our strength, but we see yours too. We see the strength it takes to get screened. Facing your fears while still having hope. Knowing that even with great strength, there are some battles best fought with people by your side. Getting screened is the first step.
Suit up and hit the field. NFL Slime Time is back.
That's gonna be fun.
Every Wednesday, catch slime lines of the biggest NFL plays. And of course, see your favorite superstars get tackled in slime.
You know how we do this.
Let's play that again in slow motion. All that action and so much more on a brand new episode of NFL Slime Time. Wednesdays at 7:30 on Nickelodeon and streaming next day on Paramount Plus.
Have a little bug.
It's showtime. It's showtime.
Everything was lit for this moment. Yeah, we have everything we need. No, not everything.
Get free demon possession with every exorcism. That's right, Lydia.
Marvelous. 31 Nights of Halloween. Watch all October on Freeform.
If you're like I think Miami can make a deep run this year?
Well, they have Tariq Hill, and
my sources say yes, and my sources are wrong as often as dolphins sleep. Never.
Wow.
Be a football know-it-all with NFL Plus
I
Premium.
need to get that too.
The moments that make Sunday afternoons are on NFL Red Zone.
Here we go.
See every touchdown from every game.
Let's go to the Octo Box.
Every Sunday afternoon during the regular season. Get NFL Red Zone now.
Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's awesome.
Ready to have some fun? Yeah, let's do it.
This week, the San Francisco 49ers face the Seattle Seahawks as Thursday Night Football is on. Stream Thursday Night Football only on Prime.
Suit up and hit the field. NFL Slime Time is back.
That's gonna be fun.
Every Wednesday, catch slime lines of the biggest NFL plays. And of course, see your favorite superstars get tackled in slime.
You know how we do this.
Let's play that again in slow motion. All that action and so much more on a brand new episode of NFL Slime Time. Wednesdays at 7:30 on Nickelodeon and streaming next day on Paramount Plus.
Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's awesome. This week, the San Francisco 49ers face the Seattle Seahawks as Thursday Night Football is on. Wide open, all the way for the touchdown. It's Brock Purdy and the 49ers versus Geno Smith and the Seahawks. Great grab. Stream Thursday Night Football only on Prime.
For the private use of our audience, any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the
Tonight's first half highlights are presented by Target. The weather is absolutely ideal on this October night in Kansas City, Missouri. It's as electric as any atmosphere in sports. Carr just has to unload an interception by Brian Cook. Sees it the entire way over the middle, wide open. Kelsey again. Tipping his way. Touchdown, Kansas City. You get that kind of movement, you're going to pick up a lot of yards. Shaheed, he's got it for the touchdown. Derek Carr reads this one out just perfectly. Target Circle Week is here. 7 days of big deals. It's a 9-point game at the half. Third quarter about to get underway. It'll be Chiefs ball and more for this Saints defense to try to slow this group down.
Yeah, they could go right back out to start this third quarter and see if they can't do something about it. I tell you, you look at that first half, the Chiefs almost had 300 yards of offense. Pretty amazing. And the Saints only down 9. But wouldn't you think that they will at least make someone other than Travis Kelce catch the football?
There you go. There you go.
For this second half?
You would think. Carson Steele to the 29-yard line moments ago. Lisa caught up with head coach Dennis Allen.
Dennis, you kept them out of the end zone at the end of the half twice. Now the defense about to be back out there. How do you like the way your D's playing so far?
Well, look, I don't think we're executing as well as we need to execute. Now, the good thing is we're in a 16-7 ball game, so we still got ourselves in a game here, but we got to execute a lot better.
And what do you have to do to get things going on offense?
Well, look, again, I just think it comes down to execution. We've got to start winning the line of scrimmage a little bit better. We're not running the ball as well as we need to. Obviously, we've got the one explosive pass, but it really boils down to just getting consistent.
Ooh,
with
nice
what we're
tackle.
doing.
Coach. Joe.
Lisa, thanks. Right now, trying to slow down Kareem Hunt, a gain of 4. Dennis Allen, who played safety at Texas A&M. Third year as head coach, 52 years old. Former Raiders head coach back 2012 to 14. You noticed a lot of confidence when he was talking to us about this team. He likes it. They're a bit banged up right now, trying to survive this road test. Here in Kansas City, as Hunt carries, he's brought down with a gain of 4. Third down coming up.
Joe, I think if you look at it, Dennis Allen coming into this game, they're without Isaiah Pacheco, who was already injured, of course. Rashee Rice out. Those are their 2 top playmakers coming into the season as far as where the offense ran through. And they're not in the game. And this defense has been pretty good, here through the first 4 games overall. And yet the Chiefs almost go for 300 yards. I do not think that in his wildest dreams, Dennis Allen thought that this would have happened in the first half.
Here is Hunt's first down. And a good block from Noah Gray. And a 5-yard pickup on third down and short.
Yeah, they decide to run the ball. They pick it up. And we talk about the injuries the Chiefs have. And I know that the Saints, they have some injuries as well. Pete Werner, he is out, linebacker. The other outside linebacker, Willie Gay, is out. Those all have an impact. But the Chiefs have pretty much, whether it's running the football, certainly throwing the football, they've done whatever they wanted to do. This is a big possession defensively for the Saints.
Hand off to Steele. Nice gain on first down. The Saints will be without Will Harris the rest of the night, out with a hamstring injury. As the Chiefs are now proving that they can move the ball on the ground.
Yeah, and I wasn't real sure how much more we'd see of Carson Steele after he didn't protect the football and was trying to make a play, on that reverse. But they give it to him there on first down, and yeah, he picks up a nice gain.
How about 5 straight runs to start this drive? And Steele has got a first down for Kansas City.
And I've said this about the Chiefs for the last several years, and we've called some of those games as well, Joe, that Andy Reid, everyone who's followed his career as a head coach, even going back to Philadelphia, he loves to throw the football. And he did with Donovan McNabb. He certainly does with Patrick Mahomes. But when he gets the running game going and it's there, he will continue to call it. And he's done a good job, I think, this year as they have struggled at times getting the ball down the field, relying a little more than he had in the past, running the football, and now here he opens the third quarter up with these runs.
Play action now. Mahomes in trouble, and he unloads to Gray. Catch and run for a first down. Pressure by Marshawn Lattimore, and Gray is there for a 15-yard pickup.
Watch what the play action does to the linebackers, and then Gray comes in behind it. So you've got the running game going. That's how it all ties in. You get the running game going on the first 5 plays or so, running the ball, getting some nice first downs. Then you come back with play action, get the linebackers reacting to it. Just pretty fun to play when you've got it going the way Kansas City does right now.
Another run. Hunt brought down this time. Well played by Brazil. Well, think about how this season started, or the offseason. They add Hollywood Brown. He's a deep threat. He can fly. They trade up to get Xavier Worthy, who set a combine record for 40-yard dash. They have Rashee Rice. They don't have Hollywood Brown now. They obviously don't have Rashee Rice. They don't have Pacheco. And now they're handing the ball off, finding tight ends, and it's a total reversal of what Andy Reid expected to do. And Mahomes just able to get rid of it and avoid the sack. Cam Jordan had pressure and had his arms around the legs of Patrick Mahomes.
But the incompletion, and I think with Kelsey, he was in the vicinity. Some may be saying, hey, was he outside the tackle box? Should that have been intentional grounding? I don't believe so. Kelsey, you're going to see the ball come bouncing in there off of him. But, yeah, I think it just, people talk about it each week, about Andy Reid, how creative he can be, and what he has done tonight, utilizing these tight ends the way he has. It's been pretty good.
Here's one for one.
Oh, he pushed him.
Contact. No flag.
Wow.
Incomplete. Wow. Paulson Adebo, who has been flagged quite a bit this season, was back there in coverage, and the crowd wanted a flag.
I thought there was going to be a flag.
Oh, he looked. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought, I'm with you, Joe. When I saw it, and even looking at the replay, I thought we'd see a flag and pass interference on it.
Yeah, Troy, I'm 100% with you. He initiates contact before he's playing the ball, turns around his head too late. That's a foul, in my opinion.
The voice of Russell Yerk, and so no flag is the result. And now a 51-yard try by Butker. He misses it, hits the right upright.
Damn.
So mark that down. No flag on the coverage by Adebo on Xavier Worthy downfield. And the 51-yard try by Butker, no good. It stays a 9-point game in Kansas City.
I just want to see what's a good
Target Circle Week is here, folks. Get ready for 7 days of big deals.
I want to talk about the Godot.
The Go.
No, the Godot. The greatest deal of all time.
For me, it's the KitchenAid mixer.
No.
You don't even bake.
Go to
It's
the
35% off.
off.
You know what? Let's toss it over to Gina.
Everyone's loving these automatic deals, guys.
Oh, here it is.
40% off.
Oh, he is cleaning up the savings.
30% off? Yes, please.
Well, there you have it. 7 days of big deals.
I'm getting a big deal right now.
Cool, USA. I like the USA
I have
one.
type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance at each day's start. As time went on, it was easy to see I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects may include ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of infection in your legs or feet. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardiance is really swell, the little pill with a big story to tell.
All right, we got your home and auto bundled, and you saved hundreds.
Oh, that's nice with the economy and all.
Ooh.
What's the economy?
Where do we start?
What isn't the economy?
Yes.
Right.
It is, it's so many things.
Right.
Look, all you really need to know is that Progressive can save you money without sacrificing quality coverage. You follow?
I'll just look it up.
Damn.
That went well.
Yes. Yes. Oh.
First down carry for Camaro right side as we welcome you back to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. After that missed field goal, the best starting field position for the Saints. And a 3-yard pickup by Camaro, who has been pretty well bottled up here tonight.
No, and that's key. They've got to get him going a little bit, but the Saints trying to change things up with the tempo a little bit, getting right back on the line of scrimmage.
Here he is again, and just lost his footing getting through the line of scrimmage. They mark him at the 45, and a gain of just 1.
You know, we know what the Saints want to do, and that is run the football. You mentioned it earlier in this game, Joe. They lead the NFL in terms of rushing percentage. Nobody runs it more than they do, but yet they haven't been able to get it going. Now, we knew coming in that was going to be a challenge against this defense. Outside of week 1 with Baltimore, when they gave up 185 yards, I mean, they have shut down. They shut down Cincinnati, Atlanta, and the Chargers And so they're pretty
Yeah, they said the least attractive male hobbies: playing video games, collecting figurines, crypto, online trolling,
on the grab,
gambling.
7, and boy, the Saints just able to pick it up.
Yeah, got just enough time. You're going to see Derek Carr's working to the left. He was trying to find Olave. He had a chance if he turned it loose, but didn't quite like it. Came back, got Morrow for the first down.
Kamara on the toss. Bolton ends up finishing up. Karlaftis was in there as well in a gain of 3.
Yeah, they got a little urgency to them right now, and part of, I think, being a good offense is controlling tempo, and it doesn't always mean that you play fast. They're doing a little bit of this, what they call a sugar huddle right now, to where they're pretty close to the line of scrimmage, get the play called, get to the line of scrimmage, but Carr's also been a little bit faster. So speed up, slow down, change it up a little bit, keep the defense guessing some.
Play action from Carr, protection, deep shot, and off the right hand of Shaheed. Back into 3rd and 1 they go. Trent McDuffie's playing corner as well as anybody in the league was there.
He really is. He has been outstanding. One of the best corners
Playing
through
video
the first part of this
games.
season in all of the NFL.
I don't do online trolling. I think that's just bullying people without, like, not saying it face to face. Playing video games, I haven't played that in a minute, but I used to play a lot. Collecting figurines, yeah.
Coming into this game,
I mean, I don't collect them, but I do have them.
3rd down and 7. Flag on the play. Pass is caught by Tipton.
Crypto, yeah, I have crypto. Let's go, Dogecoin. No, what did I have? I forgot which one I have.
They're pointing New Orleans way.
I have like Odyssey, Ethereum, all that.
Illegal shift.
Oh,
Offense.
damn.
Number 12 was never set.
Online trolling.
Penalty.
This is just not my thing.
So that takes the first down away as Chris Olave.
Gambling for sure.
He's in his 3rd year for
Poker
State.
and parlays.
He's just kind of drifting at the snap.
Oh man, come on.
And it makes it 3rd down and 12. In trouble, down he goes.
Oh, nice.
Tershawn Wharton. And a big penalty is called on Olave to take the first down away, and then this Kansas City defensive front went to work.
Well, then they do what Spagnuolo's defenses do. They show all-out blitz. They end up rushing 4, drop a guy out. But yeah, just a costly penalty on Olave. Not only do they give up the first down, but they're right on the fringe of field goal range as well. So it backs them up, then they take the sack, and now they're forced to punt.
Damn.
First full sack of the season for Wharton. Here is Hartman, some room in front of him. And not more. Tershawn Wharton, who played at Missouri Science and Technology, a minor, gets the sack. Chiefs ball up 9.
Coach Gecko!
What's this? Laura, Dan, I didn't realize the media would be here.
No, this isn't for work. We're just really big fans.
And we're scouting for our fantasy insurance team.
Gecko has all the top prospects and 97% satisfaction rating. That's unreal.
Oh my gosh, it's true. True!
That's like...
Smells like insurance. Suppose Geico does have devoted fans. It's not weird.
Jade, sign my arm.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
She only signs client checks.
Little Havana.
I'm from here.
Es cubano.
I got this foul.
On game days, you show up loud. But only 66% of voters showed up to the 2020 election. Which is why this election, we need everyone to make their voice heard. And all we have to do is vote.
Think Miami can make a deep run this year?
Well, they have Tariq Hill, and
My sources say yes, and my sources are wrong as often as dolphins sleep. Never. Wow.
Be a football know-it-all with NFL Plus Premium. Wakey, wakey, it's Sunday morning football. Watch live as Trevor Lawrence and the Jags face Caleb Williams and the Bears. Jaguars Bears, Sunday at 9:30, only on NFL Network.
Thursday night football on Prime. It's awesome.
Ready to have some fun? Yeah, let's do it.
This week, the San Francisco 49ers face the Seattle Seahawks as Thursday night football is on. Stream Thursday night football only on Prime.
Wakey, wakey, it's another week of Sunday morning football. Live from London. Two young QBs take the turf in Tottenham. Trevor Lawrence and the Jags face Caleb Williams and the Bears. Set your alarms because this waits for no one. Rise, shine, football. Jaguars, Bears, Sunday at 9:30, only on NFL Network.
16-7. That was the score if memory serves at halftime. It's still the score. Starting from the 16-yard line. We're starting field position for the Chiefs. Here is a catch by Hartman. That's his first catch. Not just of the night, but of the year. We see who's designing success. Brought to you by KFC.
Well, you see some of these looks that Mahomes has gotten from the Saints, and yet he's been able to decipher through. Some of that has been the protection, of course, but I think the
throw by Mahomes and a catch and run, a nice pickup on first down.
Let's go.
I think what we're also seeing from the Saints is this has been a heavy man coverage team coming into this game. They play basically as much man as anybody in football, and yet tonight against this group, kind of surprising. They played way more zone coverage, and you'd think they feel good about matching up with Kansas City.
4 tight ends in the game again, and Hunt is forward for what looks to be
let's go.
enough for a first down, he says, hoping that the yellow line is accurate, hoping that the spotting of the football is right, as does Mahomes.
You know, the other part that I thought was interesting in talking with Andy Reid and saying that he really wasn't sure. He knew that Kareem Hunt was going to carry the load.
Over the line of the game. Third down.
They're going to say he's just short, and it's third down.
Oh.
Well, it's third down and 7 index cards. Here is Carson Steele, first down, Kansas City.
So, you know, in visiting with Andy Reid, we knew Kareem Hunt was going to carry the bulk of the load again tonight, but he wasn't real sure what that might look like primarily because he wasn't sure how sore Kareem Hunt would be after last week's load, you know, and kind of play it by ear that he was getting more work than what he was accustomed to, but he's certainly not going to show it if he is a little sore and beat up because he's taking advantage of the opportunities he's been given.
I think the great play callers, they'd love to have all their guys, but I also think they kind of like the challenge.
And I couldn't agree more.
And I think Andy Reid,
If the Saints don't stop him here, I'd say, here we go, bomba!
Watch this.
Oh, PI.
And that's a Debo. One of the few times they've aired it out tonight. Pass interference against the Debo.
Pass interference. Defense, number 29. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
Hard to run with Xavier Worthy with his speed, and Patrick Mahomes knows that he's got to give it everything he has, and that's a wind-up like he's out there in deep center field trying to hit it all the way to home plate. That we saw it last week. He just turned it loose and let Worthy go run underneath it, and with that action in the backfield, he really had to let it go, and this time Adebo gets called.
Paulson Adebo called for a 46-yard pass interference, a big one last week on that 30-yarder late to help set up a game-winning field goal by Younghoe Koo, a 58-yarder, and a heartbreaking loss for the Saints. Here's a toss to Worthy. Not much, and then he gets hit by Lattimore. No flag. And that was awfully close.
Well, it is October. I'll continue with the baseball analogies. Paulson Adebo, in visiting with Dennis Allen about these penalties that he's been given, you know, he's in a little bit of a slump. And Dennis Allen said he's in a hitter slump. And he's just got to kind of play his way through it. He's a good player, had a good year last year, and has done some good things. But he has gotten the penalty bug. And when that happens, he's going to get a lot of targets because going out to the right.
Here's Hardman. Second catch is on a body for first down. Demario Davis was there. Got a good block from his tight ends out in front of him.
Ooh, the shoe.
Jonathan Abram, a former first-round pick, who's in the game, and nice effort by Hardman for the first down.
Yeah, and Kelsey, watch him, 87. He's the one who kind of gives him a nudge here at the end of this play that gets him over the first down line. 22, baby.
You're like a 22, baby. This is where it's brought down for the chip. Toss to Kelsey, and he got hit hard.
Well, he did. That was helmet to helmet right there. That was a pretty good lick.
Colin Saunders, whose brother Cameron,
at least a field goal. They need to stop.
Backup dancer for Taylor Swift on her Eras tour, was in there and made the hit on Kelsey.
Oh.
And
that's one Kelsey felt. I'll promise you.
Carson Steele checks in Kansas City with late substitutions, calls a timeout. Going to say it again. Colin Saunders' brother Cameron, who went to UMKC, Missouri, Kansas City, is a backup dancer for Taylor Swift on the Eras tour. Colin was asked, who is Cameron rooting for? He said, that's his boss. I'm his brother. I was here first. And Colin just delivered that hit on Travis Kelce.
So he really didn't answer it, you know?
I mean, he just delivered a hit on Travis Kelce, his brother's boss.
That's right.
By his own words.
Yes.
Here's Cameron. Second and goal.
It's just all one big family here at Arrowhead tonight.
Sure is.
Oh!
And there he is. Colin Saunders. And he took it out. Big Colin rumbling. And out across the 35. And his brother Cameron's got to be pumped. He made the hit on Kelsey. And then on the ball, out of the arms of Smith-Schuster.
Normally you would say go down. Right there, go down. You get the ball out on the 20. He says no way.
No. A return of 37 yards.
And he's got some wheel.
He does.
Man.
Well, that could be a game-changing play. It changes the complexion of everything. What a play, Colin Saunders' first career pick.
I was so excited when I heard the sandwich was back. I was like, cloud nine. 2 words, cloud nine. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken, and it's got pickled jalapenos, and it's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
What y'all doing out there?
Check it out.
Taking bribes? Proud of y'all.
We go on and on and on and on and on.
People are into it.
Fire.
Yeah, it's such a vibrant day.
Using the Valor Believe card, my credit score.
On game days, you show up loud.
But only 66% of voters showed up to the 2020 election, which is why this election, we need everyone to make their voice heard.
And all we have to do is vote.
Thursday night football on Prime. It's on.
Ready to have some fun? Yeah, let's do it.
This week, the San Francisco 49ers face the Seattle Seahawks as Thursday Night Football is on. Stream Thursday Night Football only on Prime.
Think Miami can make a deep run this year?
Well, they have Tariq Hill, and
My sources say yes, and my sources are wrong as often as dolphins sleep. Never. Wow.
Be a football know-it-all with NFL Plus Premium.
Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's on. Ready to have some fun? Yeah, let's do it. This week, the San Francisco 49ers face the Seattle Seahawks as Thursday Night Football is on. Wide open, all the way for the touchdown. It's Brock Purdy and the 49ers versus Geno Smith and the Seahawks. Great grab. Stream Thursday Night Football only on Prime.
On game day, you see our strength. But we see yours too. We see the strength it takes to get screened. Facing your fears while still having hope. Knowing that even with great strength, there are some battles best fought with people by your side. Getting screened is the first step.
Govern, who was just signed this week off the Jets practice squad, is into the game at center for the Saints as Lucas Patrick has been injured. Some more changes on the offensive line. Carr running for his life, and Shaheed with a catch and out of bounds. And let's go back to the interception by Saunders.
Well, Saunders, first of all, he sees the ball thrown. Good things happen around the football. So he's pursuing the football, and he's there to take the deflection. Now watch this at the end. Ball in the left arm, where you want it, on the left sideline. Worthy trying to knock it out, and he's got it high and tight. There's some running back in his background to run the ball the way that he just did. I mean, he made the big hit on Kelsey. He's there at the football, makes the interception. That might be the turning point in this game.
Second down and 3. Carr wants to air it out. He finds Shaheed. Flag on the play in the secondary.
I think it's going to be on the Chiefs. It looked like they grabbed Olave, but a good protection for Derek Carr. Yeah, gets it. Get some oxygen.
He had no picks, by the way.
Holding. Defense, number 22. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, first down.
Colin Saunders, throughout all this, we haven't even mentioned that he was an ex-Kansas City.
Dang, that was a good pick. My friends talk about it's almost like the Seattle and Patriots pick in the Super Bowl. When you got Beast Mode in the back. No, the DB beat the slant on that Super Bowl. This one, he had it and oh boy hit him. So he had a picture. Because you're like, there's not a lot of space
and this play gets
in the
shut
goal
down.
line. Once it's batted up.
After replay assist, the runner went out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
What happened now? Oh, just yardage. Every yard counts.
They moved the football 5 yards.
Oh, damn.
There's only 46 seconds left
Game
in the
clock
third.
operator, please put 1:04 on the game clock.
Talk about take out 5 yards.
Start on my ready.
That was Shaheed for 21 yards.
22.
And a first down at the 37.
There you go.
Good protection. Kamara.
Oh, damn.
Got 10 and then gets thrown to the
You got 10? Oh, damn.
McDuffie in on the stop. See where they mark it. He was close to first down yardage, maybe just a little short.
Here's Chris Jones here. They're going to work the center, Connor McGovern, and then the right guard are going to work his way. And this has been throughout the night. He's used to getting the double teams, as we know, but we've not
got like
talked
9 at
about
least.
Chris Jones tonight. The Saints have handled him in this ball game and have not allowed him to be a factor.
Oh.
Second down and 1, and this thing got blown out by Chris Jones.
Yeah, well, that's usually how it works.
We'll give you some earlier looks at what Chris has done tonight. He just made that play. But here's how these Saints have tried to handle big number 95.
Yeah, he's difficult to handle, as you know, and he's disruptive. And after what happened 2 weeks ago against Philadelphia, the night Jalen Carter had, he's certainly his done his thing, but hasn't been as disruptive as what Jalen was a couple weeks ago. Now, the last play, they were running a screen, so they kind of turned him loose, but they turned him loose a lot quicker than they should have.
Timeout taken by the Saints before this 3rd down and 1, back in 30 seconds after a word from Nationwide.
Did you know Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company? They're one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than quarterback Peyton Manning. I'm also Peyton Manning.
It's lovely, Peyton.
Did you say Peyton or Peyton?
Peyton.
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 Painting.
Great work.
Thank you. For your insurance and financial needs, Peyton, Nationwide is on your side.
Oh boy, man, they shouldn't have let him run. He went from, he was like to the touchdown.
Flag on the play. Kamara gets the 1st down. And this is going to be a 1st down. It's an offside against Kansas City.
You know, I was sitting here watching that before the snap, Joe, and you see they're in the neutral zone. That's why they
neutral zone
got the penalty.
Offside, defense number 95. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. The yardage is enough for a 1st down.
But you're watching that at 3rd and 1. If they don't make it there, you know, what decision is Dennis Allen going to make? Is he going to kick the 3-point field goal and make it a 1-possession game, or was he going to go for it? I'd be curious as to what he might have been thinking at that time. We don't have to worry about it now.
You can ask him after the game
at the press conference.
Lucas Patrick on the sideline.
They need a score here. Oh my God.
Honda says Carr has to throw it right into the ground, and there's Chris Jones again. He has the ability, Chris Jones, the premier defensive tackle in the game, to just take over. And right now, it looks like he's determined to take over this game.
Well, and they're trying to get Connor McGovern over to his side. Again, he gets held up a little bit because of the scheme. Connor thought the linebacker was coming, so he was late getting over to help his guard. And that's why Chris Jones was able to split it.
The reigning AFC Defensive Player of the Week with his 2 sacks
last week. He's over on the left side now. Chris Jones kind of works up and down that line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 10.
Nice.
Underneath Kamara, room to run. Alvin Kamara with a 1st down at the 9. And the Saints are back in the ballgame at the end of quarter number 3. The interception by Colin Saunders.
Yeah, it's been a good fight.
So far, 9-point game. Saints on the move. 4th quarter coming up.
9-point game.
Knock, knock. Number 1
Even if you do 8.
Number 1 hit maker.
Thanks for swinging by, Carl.
1-point lead.
This lets
And
me
they score a
adjust the
field
bass,
goal,
add
it's
more
4-point
guitar, maybe some
lead.
drums.
Wow, so many choices.
So it doesn't even matter.
It's fun.
7.
I can get full service wealth management,
Yeah,
advice,
they gotta-
invest on my own, and trade on Thinkorswim.
Give that
Carl is the only
8.
front man you need.
Oh, I gotta take this Carl Schwab.
Oh, it still be.
Have a choice in how you invest.
They got to score a touchdown.
Thursday Night Football, Tron. It's all.
It only helps the Chiefs though for a field goal.
This week, the San Francisco 49ers face
Bull
the
stuff,
Seattle
nice.
Seahawks as Thursday Night Football is on. All the way for the touchdown. It's Brock Purdy and the 49ers versus Geno Smith and the Seahawks. Stream Thursday Night Football, only on Prime.
Yeah, the steal. Quesito.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
What I gotta got 6 left. Ready in the house.
Well, this has become a lot more interesting. First down and goal for the Saints, down by 9 as we start the fourth quarter.
This is the Saints' first time into the red zone. We'll see if they're able to finish it off with a touchdown. But situational football is where the Chiefs have really excelled. Third down defense throughout the first part of the year and then red zone.
Kamara, second and goal.
See the Saints there, their season, and what they've been able to do when they've gotten into the red zone. They've been really good themselves, converting 75% into touchdowns, going up against this Chiefs defense that has been really good as well.
Got it. Touchdown.
A well-designed play with everybody moving left, and there was Foster Morrow back to the right, wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, Foster Morrow, he really sells it right here. Number 87, as he comes off the ball, he's going to look like he's blocking. He does a good job of hanging back. And then Carr, he works to his left. Looked like he was going to try to take a shot to Olave to the left. Comes right back. Morrow lets himself free at that point. Times up perfectly. It's a great job. Great call by Clint Kubiak.
Extra points is no good.
Oh, wow.
And this stays a 3-point game. 16-13. Second missed extra point of the season for Blake Ruby.
3.
New balance. We got now.
At Verizon, every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Wow, phones are going to be flying to Verizon.
At Verizon, new and existing customers can get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Trade in any phone in any condition. Only on Verizon.
Me.
Thursday Night Football starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device.
It's Coco.
Plus.
Now that I shop for credit cards.
On game day, you see our strength. But we see yours too. We see the strength it takes to get screened. Facing your fears while still having hope. Knowing that even with great strength, there are some battles best fought with people by your side. Getting screened is the first step.
Suit up and hit the field. NFL Slime Time is back.
That's gonna be fun.
Every Wednesday, catch slime lines of the biggest NFL plays. And of course, see your favorite superstars get tackled in slime.
You know how we do this.
Let's play that again in slow motion. All that action and so much more on a brand new episode of NFL Slime Time. Wednesdays at 7:30 on Nickelodeon and streaming next day on Paramount Plus.
Wakey, wakey. It's another week of Sunday morning football. Live from London. Two young QBs take the turf in Tottenham. Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. Face Caleb Williams and the Bears.
Me.
Waits for no one. Rise, shine, football. Jaguars, Bears. Sunday at 9:30. Only on NFL Network.
Well, this is now a 3-point game. Touchdown catch by Foster Morrow. But then the missed extra point. 16-13 with over 14 to play here in Kansas City.
There you go. What is that?
Kick. This is Carson Steele from inside the 10. And out of bounds as he crosses the 30. October is crucial catch month around the NFL. And how fitting that Foster Moreau would get a touchdown here tonight in the month of October when he hit free agency in 2023. Took a routine physical with the Saints. And their medical team discovered that Morrow had Hodgkin's lymphoma. He responded well to treatment, returned to play 15 games, 10 starts last year. He's a New Orleans native, started Jesuit High School, played collegiately at LSU, and that touchdown, a 6-yarder, makes it a 3-point game. Hunt is brought down by Colin Saunders.
Could have been 14-16.
Here's Morrow, and of the past 10 or 15 minutes, Saunders has been the story as well. And we are told by multiple sources that Colin was both a defensive lineman and a running back on the other side of this state in St. Louis at Parkway Central High School.
I knew that. I knew that. The way he was carrying that ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Outside arm, high and tight.
Of course he's a running
Well
back.
coached at Parkway Central. On second down, Mahomes, Smith-Schuster. He's got a mile to run.
Oh.
Out of bounds inside the 15.
Doo-doo.
That is a 50-yard completion to Juju.
Yeah, I said earlier that the Saints hadn't played near as much man coverage as they had earlier through the season. This time they've got Juju Smith-Schuster tied up with Tyrann Mathieu. He falls down. As Juju Smith-Schuster goes to the middle, he falls down wide open then. Easy completion. Mahomes finds him. A big play right when Kansas City needed it.
Well, back inside the red zone, it's been a nightmare tonight for the Chiefs. Here is Hunt. This is the 6th red zone trip for Kansas City. They've scored only 1 touchdown so far. They had a touchdown negated by a penalty. They missed a field goal and then had the interception in the end zone. Now after that 50-yard completion to Smith-Schuster, here they are with a second down, the ball sitting at the 12.
And this is an area, it has, sometimes there's an outlier. One game kind of brings you down. They haven't been good in the red zone, really, in any game this year.
Here's Hunt again. Third down.
Knock it down.
They've now been inside the red zone. A flag comes in right at the end of the play. The call is against the Saints.
Holding. Defense, number 96. Half the distance from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
So the holding call to set up the first down. This is the 17th time in the early part of the season here that the Chiefs have been inside the red zone. They've scored only 6 touchdowns so far through almost 5 games. Look at this formation. With Kelsey getting the snap. Worthy for the touchdown. Took the snap, read it, handed it off, and Xavier Worthy took it in. He had a 21-yard rushing touchdown against the Ravens week 1. And he has a 3-yard rushing touchdown here. Butker knocks the extra point through. 10-point game, just under 12 to go. Kelsey, Worthy, and a souvenir for his mom, Nikki Jones. KC up 10.
Damn.
Hey, there's a pharmaceutical commercial coming on.
The pharmaceutical commercial about eczema and itch is on right now?
It's starting.
Imagine this. A mild to moderate eczema treatment that targets inflammation at a key source right where you need it. Without steroids. Now, imagine using one single cream to help clear skin and fix the itch. Oh, it's not imaginary. It's Opsilura, eczema treatment reimagined. Opsilura is proven to help clear or almost clear skin and significantly reduce itch fast. Imagine that.
Opsilura can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts occurred with Opsilura. In people taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effect was the common cold.
Imagine a single steroid-free cream that provides eczema relief at your fingertips. That's Opsilura. Relief reimagined. Ask your eczema specialist about reducing itch fast with Opsilura.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Right now during Ram Power Days, get $4,000 cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss Ram Power Days. Hurry in today.
Sheldon, what do you think of our new Pistachios football campaign?
Hate it. Blah.
What is he doing?
I'm storming out. BK Royal Crispy Wraps. Eat it with the meal or have it as a snack. Only $2.99. It's a hunger hack and it fits in one hand. And BK, have it your way. 10-point game here in Kansas City, proving yet again that they can come at you from a lot of different angles. They snap it to Kelsey. He hands to Xavier Worthy. He takes it in from 3 yards out. Shaheen will take it out to the 30. It will come.
I mean, it's still a lot of time.
And he will send it down to Lisa Salters.
Yeah, Joe, Xavier Worthy says his mom, Nikki, is his best friend. He said that she had him when she was 18, so she's like really his sister. He said our relationship is really close. She's meant the world to me. She's just been there for me. He said every step of the way we have that special bond talk all the time. He was so happy that she was going to be in the game tonight because it is her birthday. And one thing he did say to me, Joe, just how great it is now to be able to take care of mom all because of football.
Lisa, thank you. Great story. And the rushing touchdown, his second of the season. Nikki posted this summer how it started, how it's going. You saw the photos. That special bond for a young man. We know he can run and he can put stress on defense, but he's worked really hard at learning the entire route tree and getting better as a route runner.
Yeah, he really has. And I really believe that by the time they get towards the end of the season, this guy's going to be such a focal point of this offense. He's going to grow light years from where he is now.
Underneath passes caught. That is Juwan Johnson for first down. The Chiefs fans are getting loud in Troy. They're happy because their Kansas City Royals won at Yankee Stadium, beating the New York Yankees 4-2. And that division series is tied at a game apiece. Coming here.
It's a good time of the year for Kansas City fans. Baseball and football, and to see them playing the way that they are has got to be feeling good.
They shut this one down.
Oh, he got it?
Beautiful thrown catch, but it doesn't count. And now another flag.
Yeah.
Lucas Patrick, by the way, as you can see, is back in the ball game. There's 2 separate fouls on this play. Connor McGovern is still out there.
There are 2 fouls on the play. False start. Offense number 70 by rule. That penalty is disregarded.
Personal foul.
During the dead ball, personal foul, number 98, unnecessary roughness, defense. That's a 15-yard penalty, first down.
So that unnecessary roughness call against Rashawn Wharton eliminates the false start. And here it is with Lucas Patrick getting the left hand to the face. And that moves the ball inside the Kansas City 45.
Yeah, the Saints were getting ready to be backed up with the false start. Instead, they got 15 yards.
10 plus. You gotta control your emotions. That's hard.
Now over 40,000 pass yards in his career in his 11th season. Lucas Patrick is in the game at left guard. Connor McGovern is center. And here is Camara wrapped up with a loss on the play too. Nick Bolton got through, and this offensive line is jumbled yet again, coming into the game and now within the game.
Well, you see Nick Bolton right here. He starts to his left, and then he just shoots the gap. They're trying to hit the outside zone, and he just, with his speed, that's one of the real attributes for these linebackers. All of them can really run, and they're able to run down plays like that.
There you go.
Saldivari has been replaced at left guard. Here's a throw to the sideline, and Kamara is knocked out by Reed. So they started with Nick Saldivari at left guard. He's now out of the lineup. Lucas Patrick is at left guard. And Connor McGovern, who had his backpack and was ready to go to London with the Jets, was signed off the practice squad this week, stays in the game at center.
Well, when you start moving Lucas Patrick into the middle and center, you're reaching a couple positions. I think getting him back to left guard, he's been pretty good through the 4 games coming in. Third down and 8. Extra man on the rush. This one for Shaheed. Underthrow.
He threw out his back foot.
And that brings up 4th down. And brings up the decision. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it.
Well, with the pressure, Carr gets as much on this throw as he can, and Shaheed, if he was able to just plant his foot and try to drive back to the football, maybe he's able to draw a pass interference.
Right now, the Saints are passing on a 60-yard field goal, which would be a career long for Groupie. And going for it on 4th and 8, the play clock is running out.
Man, with this crowd noise, you'd like to maybe try snap count. You just can't do it on the road.
And the sideline has to call the timeout.
Don't tell me that's their second.
Say it again, Derek Carr, 3 and 14 in his career against the Kansas City Chiefs. Longtime Raider, 1 and 8 in his career head-to-head to Patrick Mahomes. But this is a ball game, and this is a big 4th down coming up.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what Clint Kubiak's going to try to do in this situation. More importantly, what Steve Spagnuolo's going to do. You know, he's not someone who blitzes a ton. He's usually pretty selective on when he's going to bring extra rushers, but there's nobody better in the NFL at getting an unblocked rusher on the quarterback. And this might be just the time that Steve Spagnuolo wants to dial one up.
Spags, a 4-time Super Bowl champion, 1 time with the Giants, 3 times with the Chiefs. 4th and 8. There it comes. Backpedaling and just thrown incomplete. There are no flags, and the Chiefs will take over on downs as Mason Tipton was the target, and Jamari Connor was blitzing and got through.
Well, they brought an all-out blitz. It's 0 blitz. They brought 8. And they were going to make Carr get the ball out of his hands. Connor is right there to take him down. All Carr can do is just lay it up. They're anticipating blitz, so they've got a vertical route, and it's a perfect throw, and he's just not able to make the play.
So leading by 10 after that stop. Spags dialed it up. Chiefs take over here in the 4th.
No flex, zone. No flex,
Big Deal Days is coming October 8th and 9th. With exclusive savings just for Prime members, you'll feel like a big deal. Shop deals on electronics, fashion, and more this Prime Big Deal Days, October 8th and 9th.
Wakey, wakey, it's Sunday morning football.
Wakey, wakey.
Watch live as Trevor Lawrence and the Jags face Caleb Williams and the Bears.
Touchdown.
Sunday, only on NFL Network.
What's the #1 item in?
On game day, you see our strength. But we see yours too. We see the strength it takes to get screened. Facing your fears while still having hope. Knowing that even with great strength, there are some battles best fought with people by your side. Getting screened is the first step.
Getting screened. Why is there traffic? It's Monday. Oh, Monday.
Suit up and hit the floor. NFL Slime Time is back.
That's gonna be fun.
Every Wednesday, catch Slime Lines of the biggest NFL plays. And of course, see your favorite superstars get tackled in slime.
You know how we do this.
Let's play that again in slow motion. All that action and so much more on a brand new episode of NFL Slime Time. Wednesdays at 7:30 on Nickelodeon and streaming next day on Paramount Plus.
Think Miami can make a deep run this year?
Well,
they have Tariq Hill and
my sources say yes, and my sources are wrong as often as dolphins sleep. Never. Wow.
Be a football know-it-all with NFL Plus Premium.
Chiefs take over up by 10. Ball outside their own 40. Hand to Kareem Hunt, and he's brought down with a gain of 1. Let's go back to that last play, and Derek Carr got hit hard.
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
and
And this was the throw of the night. I mean, knowing he's got pressure, a free rusher, he just has to give him a chance. And Mason Tipton just not able to hold. That's a tough
It just went
catch.
through.
That's not easy by any means. But for Carr, you see, he starts reaching towards his back and what that might be. But just an amazing throw.
What is that?
Emptied
Back
everything
ribs?
he had and laid it out there beautifully.
And Derek
Internal
headed
bleeding?
into the medical tent, still in there. Mahomes, sliding grab.
Damn.
Smith-Schuster for the first down. What a catch that
All I do
was.
is kill clock. Oh, nice catch.
Like a mini helmet catch.
That was pretty good. He's had himself a night.
7 catches for 130. Had that 50-yarder
A little bit lower.
last time the Chiefs had it. First down, it's Hunt, right side. Takes it down inside the 40 for Mahomes. This was the fewest pass yards and touchdown passes through the first 4 games of the season.
I mean, they made it a game.
His
So
5 interceptions, the most he had thrown
I think
over the first 4 games of the season, too.
the last KC
He's
drive,
throwing for 316. Has that interception on the tip.
they had to stop them, and then the Saints had to
touchdowns,
score.
but he's been able to really spread the ball around and
It's our task, man.
He's had his way with the Saints defense.
He has, and these receivers, tight ends, whoever's caught the ball.
Unless they get another.
Here's a good play by the Saints, and Alontae Taylor ends up with a tackle, but that play was strung out all the way, a loss of 4 on that toss to Kareem Hunt.
Well, you just wonder if the Saints are, as we
Fracture
see
ribs?
Derek Carr, he's out of the tent.
Damn. So he's
Like
good.
he might be heading in. But the Saints defense has been on the field a lot. Do they have enough in them to make a stop and see if they can't rally one more time for the offense?
Yeah, he's going in. Backup is young Jake Hayner, second-year pro from Fresno State. Here's a 3rd down and 9 play. Mahomes, time's running out. Mahomes running all over the place, dives. Where are they going to put it? Oh, my. And he's short of first down yardage. It's 4th down. But did all he could, got 8.
Yeah, I'll say, and these fans here at Arrowhead, they showed their appreciation. This was the loudest applause they've given all night.
on that move right there. Again, it's marked down where the ball is when it crosses the boundary.
It sure looks to me, Joe, like he got it.
He thinks he got it. Russell, what do you think?
Yeah, Joe, you're 100%. The issue is where the ball crossed the sideline. He definitely reaches it out. But on that angle we saw, it looks like the ball may be over the white when it crosses the line to gain. So I don't think there's anything clear and obvious here that they could change if challenged.
Kansas City is challenging the ruling on the field of the runner being short of the line of game. That play is under review.
That is Andy Reid's first challenge of the year. And like Russell said, the call is that he's short.
Yeah.
Derek Carr is going in. And I don't know that we've seen anything that says it's definitive that it's a first down.
No, I agree. I think he got it, but I also agree that I don't think there's going to be a look that's going to allow them to overturn it. But that play really kind of embodies Patrick Mahomes. I mean, here he is making moves in the pocket, making people miss, and then to lay out the way he does here, knowing exactly what he needed to try to pick up this first down.
At worst, he sets up either a 4th and less than 1, or he just got him into field goal range for Butker. But a challenge here by Andy Reid. And they are still looking at it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure Andy even would settle for the field goal here if he doesn't win this challenge. I think he's going for it on 4th if they don't get it.
10 points. Damn.
Looks like we are
13.
Ready to get the call from Brad Rogers.
After review, the runner was able to put the ball beyond the line of game. It's a first down, Kansas City. Kansas City has a successful challenge.
So they saw enough, it's a first down. And because of the challenge, Andy Reid gets the first down for his Chiefs. You know, when you do these games and you stand here at Arrowhead, which for us is maybe the best view of an NFL field with where this booth sits and this crowd and the noise, and you see Mahomes doing what he's doing. Non-Chiefs fans go, oh my God, I mean, can you guys just shut up about Patrick Mahomes? But it's just, it's startling to see somebody who plays the position that way, especially I would imagine for you, who played the game a different way, ending up in the Hall of Fame, but more the pocket passer. I mean, what this guy does night after night, game after game is just incredible.
Yeah,
he lays it out
to watch, and this is, as you know, Joe,
he beat
this
the Niners
twice, so we don't get here enough. But when we will be back in another month, which will be terrific for us. But just a great scene coming in with the tailgate, the barbecue going, and these fans. It's pretty special. There's just not a lot of places like this in the NFL. But these fans, they come out, they support their team. There's been a lot to cheer about over the years. And they're having a fun time here tonight again.
You see the yards after the catch of 225. Lisa, can you give us an update on Derek Carr?
I can, Joe. We saw him go back to the locker room. They're calling it an oblique injury.
Ooh.
His return questionable.
Oblique.
Yeah, I mean, bad enough that as it was 3rd and 4th down, he's headed for the locker room. So,
well, you got Jake Haener, who you mentioned. He's a second-year player. Last year as a 4th-round pick. He's got 1 career pass attempt. So, you know, anytime you starters out, you got some issues. They're looking at it now like, how long might this be for Derek Carr going forward?
Here is Kareem Hunt able to take it to the 30. We will be under 6 minutes to go in this game. Kansas City trying to join the Minnesota Vikings at 5-0. While in the NFC South, there's Haener, by the way. The Atlanta Falcons have had 3 thrilling wins.
It's like
already
the
in
longest
the early part
yard
of the season. They are sitting at 3-2.
All right, here we go.
The Saints,
I'm
if they
open.
lose here, we go to 2-3. The Tampa Bay Bucks are 3-2.
That's why. Sit down and shut up.
They've got a date coming up with the Saints. Tampa Bay does. Here's Hartman. Got a block. And down inbounds. to keep the clock running, and that block was delivered by Travis Kelce.
We've seen him with a few blocks tonight, getting out there. You know, obviously he's caught a lot of balls, especially in the first half, but the job that he does here, helping lead the way, and the other tight end who we've talked about, Noah Gray. But this has got to be a game for Andy Reid and his staff. They got to feel pretty good about it.
That's a game, bro.
Do what they've been able to do offensively. 450 yards of offense in this game tonight against what had been a pretty good defense coming into this game.
7th red zone trip over 9 possessions for the Chiefs. And on a night where they don't have Rashee Rice and may not have him for the rest of the season, they get an unbelievable night stats-wise from Smith-Schuster with 130 yards. Week 5 storylines yesterday in London, Jets and Vikings. Aaron Rodgers picked off 3 times. We'll see him a week from tonight at home against Buffalo. Vikings won that game 23-17. Joe Burrow 5 touchdowns in a losing cause. Lamar Jackson had 4. Cardinals and Niners, a big road win for the Arizona Cardinals. And Jonathan Gannon's crew winning a big game in the NFC West. Here's Hunt. And a flag flies in on the 2nd and 7 carry. Creed Humphrey, their all-world center, was out there blocking. See if he's the one that is guilty of that.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the offense. Holding. Number 12, that penalty is declined. Holding, number 52, that penalty is accepted. 10 yards, second down.
So they got Jared Wiley, a rookie tight end, and Creed Humphrey, and it's the one against Humphrey that sticks.
You talk about the games and some of these teams, Joe, as we go back and look at this penalty, but you talk about the games from yesterday and what Minnesota's been able to do up to this point. And, you know, I've just been totally impressed with what Washington has been able to accomplish. Happy for Dan Quinn and that staff, Cliff Kingsbury as the coordinator, Jaden Daniels, but nobody thought we would be seeing what we're watching out of them this year.
2nd down and 17. Mahomes out to his right.
Fumble it, bro.
He's brought down from behind.
He's fumbling it.
On the play on the sack of 3. And it will be Brzee getting the sack. Here are the numbers for Jaden Daniels. First player in NFL history with 1,000 pass yards and 250-plus rush yards over his first 5 career games. We got a long way to go, but there has not been a rookie MVP in the NFL since Jim Brown in 1957.
You know, we were talking about it when we had them a couple weeks ago, and how one of the areas where he would get better is when he scrambled, keeping his eyes down the field. And early in that game yesterday, boy, he threw a dart down the field to Terry McLaurin.
3rd down and 20, so they hand to Hunt. This drive has consumed over 6 minutes. And the Saints will call a timeout. They're down to 1 with over 3 to go, 3:06, and we're back in 30 seconds after a word from State Farm.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. Check it out.
The old Fumble-Rooski. Or you can bundle home and auto and save money. The old Bundle-Rooski.
Ooh, that's a better play.
Plus, it's more fun to say. Bundle-Rooski.
Yeah.
Bundle-Rooski, Bundle-Rooski, Bundle-Rooski. Bundle-Rooski too. Try it.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
He can, though.
Well, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Here comes a 38-yard try by Harrison Butker.
Yeah, I
think
saw
that's
that.
Andy Reid just riffing. Butker, his 4th of the night. It's a 13-point game, and the Saints, it appears, are about to go back on offense without Derek Carr. As we take a look at our game recap brought to you by Swiffer. Here is the deflected ball that is returned on the interception by Colin Saunders. That was Taylor Swift saying, "That's my backup dancer's brother." Here is Foster Morrow for the touchdown. A handoff from Travis Kelce to Xavier Worthy. 3-yard touchdown run and a souvenir for Mom.
It's been a lot of fun for the Chiefs and for moms and all of these fans. You know, Saunders, he was the highlight for the Saints. They made a couple plays to keep it a little bit interesting, but this has really been a pretty much domination by the Kansas City Chiefs. If they had been even a little bit better in the red zone, this game wouldn't even be close.
3:03 to go. Line drive as they try to kick it away from Shaheed.
What is that, 13? Damn.
Just that.
13 and your quarterback is gone. Car is
We'll
done.
learn Week 6 game a week from tonight. Monday Night Football in the Meadowlands. The Bills and the Jets at 8 Eastern on ESPN and ESPN Deportes, Peyton and Eli again on ESPN2. That'll be a battle for the top spot in the AFC East.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle, all right. You know, two teams coming in limping a little bit. Both quarterbacks got banged up yesterday, and then both teams also on 2-game losing streaks. So, trying to right the ship, somebody will.
By the way, that kick from Butker landed in the landing zone and then into the end zone, so it comes out to the 20, not the 30. And Jake Haener takes over. There are his numbers at Fresno State for the injured Derek Carr.
Man.
And this could change everything for the Saints if this is a long-term situation for Carr. Haener, too high for Kamara.
Well, you come in and the game the way it is right now, let Haener do what he can. But I've got to believe Dennis Allen over there on the sidelines right now, he's trying to think what he's going to say to this team and how he's going to handle it. Now they're going to come off this game tonight.
All right, guys, this game is done.
And then they've got to rally, and they're going to play host to Tampa Bay. So a big divisional game for them. And what's that going to look like with Derek Carr? Will he be back? I mean, there's a lot going through Dennis Allen's mind right now.
Here's Juwan Johnson.
All right. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. See you Thursday. Hopefully I can stream it over there at Nando's house.
The early